But let's talk about how the game has grown as well, and the potential, the talent that we have. This is where names are going to be made on this hard hood, and of course they're going to leave their heart and soul on these courts, whether it's at Evelyn or it's at Girls High as well, at Girls College as well. But potentially with the final taking place right here at BCD, and of course we're looking forward to that. But it has to start from somewhere. Some people have to be knocked out, unfortunately. Such is competition.
Such as competition. We do have winners, and we're going to be having losers as well. But remember, this is a tournament as such of its kind, starting in 1999, and we are here almost 27 years later, and we are going to be part of it, bringing you these games live in the comfort of your own homes. But now, it's about to go down. Valentine, your last words before we go.
Indeed, not much. Let me not take the thunder away from our match commentator. That is Carlos Munda, who will be taking us through the games. And I certainly hope you'll be enjoying this first live game.
Indeed, that's the national anthem of Zimbabwe. You can't doubt that. We are live here at Kanyisile Sports Center. My name is Carlos Munda. I'll be giving you ball-to-ball action of the club championship for the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe happening at Kanyisile Sports Center. This thing was invited in 1999 for the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe National Championships. It really started in 1999, where we had Kamiya Sigauke being the victors after the invention of this program here of the National Championships. Kamiya Sigauke have got 6 caps to their championship, and they got that in 1999. Where were you by then? And for that matter, Priska Toto was the first person to be voted the most valuable player. That's in year 2000, right here at the BCD Arena. It was still called the BCD Arena, but Priska Toto getting that MVP there. And the first person to get the most valuable player in the men's category was none other than Ronald Garura. Do you still remember Ronald Garura? These were stars that are born out of here. He's the same player that played in the 1995 All Africa Games, a boy from Prince Edward School. But today, we're not talking about Ronald Garura. Today, we're talking about what these teams have managed and what they've sailed through. Joining me in the studio is Valentine Mabugu. Vale, National Championships at our cards. And we're live right here at Kanyisile Sports Center. What a way to start for Basketball Union of Zimbabwe. And no, after this, these clubs will go and represent Zimbabwe at the FIBA Championship.
Indeed, which is quite important. It's good to have such a tournament where you get the cream de la cream of the country. The clubs that have to come and perform and leave their heart and soul on the hard courts today and make sure they get the victory to be crowned Zimbabwean champions. It doesn't get better. It even gets better because we've got also the ladies' sides. 10 of the teams have arrived so far in Bulawayo, and they'll be participating, and it promises to be exciting. I'm thrilled because Bulawayo is hosting the de la cream of Zimbabwean basketball.
Joyce Michenu, one of the most highly rated referees, playing for 1 minute as the teams go to their coaches and psych up, and you can hear from the war cry there. I'll tell you the Lakers are lining up as follows. Number 3 is Nyaunyanga, number 91 Pedzi, number 0 Chigudu, number 21 Mugia, number 22 Duise, then we've got Magumbute, then number 35 Mwenga, number 45 Ngube, 25 Mate, then 33 Mtasi, then 12 is Chuma, who's the captain, and their coach is none other than Skumbuzo Ndlovu. And of course, all the way from Makomoyo, that's Dangamvura Knights, Masunda, jersey number 4, Mchemwa, Makaure, Kamukosi, Bara, Kumalo, Kunaka, and Ndlovu, Mashamombe, Chitine, Cap. Vale, before just go on the court, I just want to take you back to the Lakers game that happened a couple of days ago when they were taken to the 6-game series. LeBron James be frustrated and losing that one there, and they've just gone to game number 6 out of frustration. What's your take on the NBA?
It happens. I mean, sometimes when you get a coach who brings in a different game plan, because you know what he did in game 2 and 3, that is LeBron James. They had to make sure that they really don't give him enough space and frustrate him out of the game, and they managed to do that. And guess what? It's going to game 6. Nobody expected it. We thought it was going to be wrapped up by game 5, but it wasn't to be, Carlos. And that's how exciting it is. You can never put your finger to it anytime, and it is not always guaranteed. You have to sweat for it.
You have to sweat for it. That's Valentine Mabuku there, wrapping it up. It's nice and easy there. But Vale, you're looking at you and me before we went on air. We're talking about if only the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe could have this event being on a game series, how big this brand would be instead of playing a tournament formation.
Indeed, the game series, it also looks into their pockets and look at the sponsors and try to bring the attraction. And for us being here as well is to help and highlight that as well, for them to get the right kind of sponsors, get the people interested, even get the young ones also interested in making sure that we get the very best of our basketball in the country. And the sponsors, when they see that this is a sport that is truly growing and becoming big in Zimbabwe, then it becomes quite exciting.
Quite exciting indeed, as we await Joyce Mchenu, who is the main referee, who's the lead ref there, tipping up the vote, giving us that tip to make sure that we get started. Teams on the floor, that's the Lakers from Bulawayo and Dangamvura Knights all the way from Manicaland, getting the first game for the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Championship. As we tip off there, they come on the offense there. That's the Lakers spraying the ball, looking for the inside pass. It comes in, but a block from Dangamvura Knights. It's just number 5. They try and go with Mchema and turn over again. The Lakers come in. They're looking for that shot. It's not coming through. I think they're looking for inside Vale, just to kickstart themselves to the 3-point, I think.
I think also they're not rushing into their shot. They're trying to wake up the defense of the Lakers. And look at that.
Basket good. That's just number 14 there. And getting 2 points for the Lakers. Just number 14. Getting the 2 points for the Lakers there. What a way to start. At least you need to bring yourself to the good. But I'm looking at the defense line from the Lakers. The 3-2 formation. They're keeping on the floor. But a rebound there, taken for number 7. That's Kamkosi. But the ref is blown. Was it a foul there?
It was a foul. It says
foul number 7.
Yeah.
Just says the foul from just number 7. That's Kamkosi.
Bit of a shot from the back.
Yeah, that's a push, and it's a correct call. I think I was distracted by the camera person there. I never saw what was transpiring there. Yeah. But as we go on the floor there, the Lakers with just number 91, that's Petzi, was giving instructions to the boys on the floor. And they look for the 3-point shot, which is not coming. Number 12, back pass, number 17. Oh, with the 3, that doesn't come right. I think it's too early to get a 3-pointer, Valentine, in this game.
You won't want it from downtown, is it?
You want it from downtown because you've got 14 minutes to get to play the game. Stopping that is. But I think Petzi is controlling the game well, and Coach Skumbuzo has got a game plan. And a turnover they're coming from the Lakers. It's just number. It tries the 2-pointer, but how can you miss a 2-pointer on your own? You're going all the way. There's no one marking you, and there's no momentum. Where's the problem?
There's need for them, Carlos, to be steady, calm. Don't get too excited. Don't play to the gallery. Do the basics right like that, and then you get your basket.
That's a reverse layup there from the Lakers there, from Dangamvura Knights, and they equal the task. It's 2 apiece right here. The Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championship happening right here at Kanyisile Sports Center. My name is Carlos Munda, together with Valentine Mabugu. We're giving you live ball-to-ball action until 5 p.m. We are right here at Kanyisile Sports Center, and the Lakers have managed to sail through. It's 4-2 on the cards. Basket for basket, Vale. Is it the way to go? It's because 14 comes through. It's now 6-2. But I was talking about basket for basket. It's too early, like you're saying.
Yes.
People have to gel in.
Gel in. Get your coordination. Get your attack right. Sort out your defense. Look at the gaps now they are leaving, and it brings back that Lakers into this one. And Dangamvura, you have to be very watchful.
Dangamvura have to watch, but I think they might be throwing the towel as early because it's 8-2 on the cards. And Dangamvura not giving any kind of. As they tried 3-pointer to gym themselves, and the crowds love it. 5-8-5. Dangamvura still trade to the Lakers of Bulawayo. Lakers having a home advantage. They might thump Dangamvura Knights here.
Indeed, as we saw their patience. Look at the passion build up. They're spreading it even on the arc there, and look at the defense working hard for Dangamvura.
In 2-1-2, I think Dangam would have just changed their defense line there because they've managed to go on a 2-1-2 defense because the 3-2 wasn't working well. As they get another basket there to go 8-7. Dangam would have still trail with the 1 point. But I was talking about the defensive line. They've managed their 3-2 to a 2-1-2, which is working. You can actually see 1-2-2 now because they know that where there's a ball, we should mark the man. They penetrate a block, clean block, and they go 2-on-1 situation. I hope he doesn't miss this one. Oh, and another foul there. A good call from the ref. I thought that was an enforcement for me.
Yeah.
Because it's the last man in defense. And the new rules say if you're the last man in defense, you should be given an enforcement foul because there was no intention to play the ball there. But Dangambura Knights get to the line. We'll see how they do. Because that's the first free throw of the tournament, rather. This is Kanyisila Sports Center. Dangambura on the free throw. They try there. One, they got it right, and then level the point.
Nestle in.
Then nestle in. You look at the steadiness from Dangambura Knights. They know that they're playing a team that's really at home.
Yes.
And he's there. He's got one more shot to actually up the points. And he gets it right. 9-8. Dangambura have taken the lead. And my colleague here, Valentine, was saying they have to chill. But Pedzi, I thought to me was a point guard for a moment. And already Coach Skumbuzo decides, and the ref says it's a foul. Two shots to come.
Shots to go.
And true call. The refs are spot on. They know what they're doing. But Skumbuzo not really wanting to trail Dangambura Knights. I spoke to him earlier before we went on air. He was saying, look, the game has changed. Every team has become a big team, and there's basketball in Manikal and Carlos. I should focus and see what we should achieve as a team. But losing the first game will not be good. As the Lakers go on the free throw, they trail here 9-8. They trail here, and they know what it means to be trained to Dangambura Knights. Chuma on the free throw. He misses the first one. I think there's no body cohesion, Valentine. If you look at where he's taking the free throw, you can't get that point. You have to relax a bit when you take a free throw.
Indeed, and of course,
he misses both. 0 out of 2. And Dangambura, they know they've got the lead. They're going pounds for pounds. They know what it means for them to win this game. Just getting yourself in the mood of the tournament, just to win the first game. But it's early days. We're just under 5 minutes of the first quarter.
Indeed. And look at the steadiness now of the Lakers in terms of their attack, waiting for the support on the D.
But I personally feel 3-pointer into the good. That's just number 3 from the Lakers. That's Nyalingana getting us the first 3-pointer there for us for the tournament. I believe that there's a lot in terms of these boys, what they see on other associations. That's talk of the NBA, talk of Euro basketball. So they want to emulate that and probably get a transition to it, like what Nyalingan has done. And the buzzer beater there, the ref just played on because that buzzer was coming in for a shot clock violation. But the ref says let's play on because the ball had gone to the hoop side. But now, dog, it's now 11-8. The Lakers are now in the lead, courtesy of that 3-pointer that came from Nyalingana. Just to get the boys in the game. This early days, the fixtures are still on, Vale. We've got Harare Kings that are the defending champions for the Harare Basketball Association. They had to play with the Mavericks from Lawa. They had to play with the Mbare Bulls from Mbare. They're here to play. So it's just early days. First game here on our cards, but we're here to see great basketball action.
Indeed. As you can see, the lads Dangambura trying to get the very best of the Lakers. Good play, strong play.
Strong play, good pass. Dummy pass is what you need because all you need is just to get in the game. And they just trail by 1 point, 11-10. And it's easy as that because all you need is focus. First quarter is maneuver. 1-2, Euro step. I thought it was a violation in my view.
Violation.
And the ref says
that's more hawking.
Yeah, it's more like walking there. And he misses everything. Rebound, doesn't collect it well. And Patis is calling for it. I thought it was a foul. The ref says it played on. 3-point attempts. Not good rebounds. Easy, and he missed it underneath the basket. Young brother still is played on. I thought it was a chap on the foot. There's no defense there. Even the crowd don't like it. Reference is played on. Downtown pass. 3-pointer. Not good. Rebound.
Kisses the rim.
Nothing. The ref says that's a foul. The ref
They're not communicating. They're not communicating. They're now tussling and fighting for the same ball for that rebound. And yet they should be calling and shouting. You should know your teammate's voice.
Foul, just number 9.
There you
says
go.
the referee. But to me, Vale, you don't miss that replay. You miss underneath the basket. No one is marking you.
Look at them tussling for the same ball.
Tussling for the same ball, and you miss all on your own. You don't need this when you go up there for the zone of championship. Free throw. Mugia tries one, he misses. He's got another one. They know that they're up one, but it's not safe for them. He goes for the second one. They know they're up. He tries. He misses both. But it's a disaster in terms of the rates in these players are missing the free throws.
Indeed, you can't afford to miss your free throws. You at least get 50% all the time. Make sure you get 50%, if not 100%.
Three-pointer! Three-pointer coming from Dangamvura. Three-pointer coming from Dangamvura. And they're up by 2 points. 12-11. What a way to get yourself to redeem yourself in the game, Dangamvura Knights. They know three-pointer will get them right. Easy two.
Good way to drive into the D there and to make sure that you get the basket, and it was good power. Sometimes you need that to make way and to dismantle the defense.
Well, I spoke too soon, Vale. It's level. End of the quarter, 13 apiece. Three-pointer coming from Dangamvura Knights. Well, this team is actually from Victoria Falls. I was misleading the listeners there. The team is actually from Victoria Falls. I'm yet to get their name because they're called Victoria Falls Panthers. And for a moment we thought that we were going to have Dangamvura Knights, but they're called Victoria Falls Panthers. That's the team. My apologies there. The fixture came to the booth without knowing that it's Victoria Falls Panthers. But Victoria Falls Panthers getting it right, level, and coach Skumbuzo Ndlovu, assistant coach, he's coached the national team, he's done everything right, but he decided to call for a timeout after that three-pointer. What's your assessment on that?
Indeed, he needs to get his lads to calm down. Look at how they were missing the free throws. Look at how they were missing even the easy layups as well in the game. Sometimes you need to calm yourselves. Don't get too excited. Yes, you are travelers, but make sure you get the basics right. Let's just do the basics right. I'm sure that's the message you are sending to his players there, to say, lads, relax, calm down, play the game, do the basics right. Everything will follow thereafter.
It's actually Victoria Falls Panthers 14, and the Lakers are trailing by 1 point. And Victoria Falls Panthers, they're putting pressure. I pose a question for you. We always talk about the Bulawayo Basketball Association. We always talk about the Harare Basketball Association. There is basketball in Victoria Falls.
Indeed.
Careless of us, ZBC Sport.
Exactly.
Who would know that there's basketball in Victoria Falls?
Indeed. There you go.
And now if you look at the Lakers, they're trying anything by anything now because they're going up to get the three, because they saw Victoria Falls Panthers getting that three-pointer, and they're trying their luck, which is unfortunate. And the Victoria Panthers have just gained support. And there's a straight pass, 2-on-1 situation. Easy two, and they're up 15-14. That's the Lakers. They've home advantage, Vale, but the fans are not backing them up. Every time the Victoria Falls Panthers are coming through, there's something that's really happening there. They should have been loved by the crowd.
It's about the entertainment that the fans that come to watch is still there.
It's still there, easy too. And it might be, the Lakers might be running away from it. 17-14 with just under two minutes to play, 2:17 on the clock, running down. And the Lakers are leading here, 17-14, 4-point difference. But, you know, I've seen the three-point shooter from the Victoria Falls Panthers looking inside pass, three-point attempt, and a foul. Easy as that, to get 3 points for over nothing. And look, if you were the player, Vale, what would you do? He committed a foul, which is not necessary. And here we are.
Why are you committing a foul out of the D? Why are you committing a foul that far for somebody who's attempting a three-pointer?
Somebody who's attempting a three-pointer, you never know that he hasn't scored 3 to 4 three-pointers that you're scared that you score this one. I think this is actually one of the things that the players have to do. He misses the first one. And the rest is this.
It's a gamble, I suppose.
Yeah, of course, it was a gamble, and the foul will go on the line. But either way, you're there and you get it right. There we go. He's getting the second one. He's got 3 to score. 2, already missed 1. He gets 1 right. And 17-15, they're down 2. Victoria Falls Panthers. Well, I wonder I had to go to Victoria Falls to see how these guys are doing in the basketball. And he gets another one, and he misses. They're down 2. And they're on rebound. And they attempt a two-pointer, and he misses. Something's wrong with the rebound from the Lakers, Vale.
Nobody's fighting or tussling.
They're not fighting
those rebounds.
They're not fighting for it, but they missed their own layup and another turnover there. There's too much of passing and turnovers, passing and running. There's no game plan in terms of offense, Vale, if you look at it. There's no game plan.
You see, it's just hustling. It's just getting into the
D. You just pass the ball. You're not sure what you're going to do.
You're not sure which way you're going. They're only passing when it's desperate, when they're about to lose it, or when they're pressured. But sometimes you have to make the pass easy.
That's it.
Watch the runs.
19-15. The Lakers lead here by 4 points. Double dribble, says the ref. Good call. I thought too early there. I want to pass, I want to catch. And 1:19 on the clock, on the game clock. And I think there's a substitution happening from the Lakers. One thing that Skumbuza and Love is doing very well is to get the player to get the feel of the court. The players, they get the feel of the court and is making sure they play. And the Victorious Panthers, they look tired.
Indeed.
They look very tired. Inside pass.
That shows you an experienced coach who understands the game, who is coached at the highest level and really knows how to rotate his players and how he needs everybody to have a feel of it, feel of the court, and see how they bounce and get into the right groove.
At least they're getting their own rebound. 91 there, misses again, and another foul, holding foul, says Justin Chenu. 2 shots to come for the Lakers. Vale, we're talking about the stability of the game. 19-15 is the scoreline, and I would want to believe that it's just the first quarter that we've played. We're just under 1 minute in seconds, rather. If you were the Victoria Falls Panthers coach, what would you say to your troops at the end of the quarter?
I think I need more fight from them. I need for them to go for those rebounds, because we've seen how many have gone unchallenged, no one fighting for the ball, and anticipation. Anticipate that probably I have to jump for it. Attack the ball. When your field player is attempting a basket, you never know, will it nestle in? Sometimes they're just ball watching, which is the problem. You need to really attack, the ring zone in the D there, and make sure you fight for the ball. Don't give them easy rebounds for the opponents.
2015 is the scoreline here. We're just in the first quarter. ZBC TV Sports. We're giving you live commentary of the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships 2026 edition, live right here at Kanyisile Sports Center in Bulawayo, the seat of queens and kings. Yes, this is the Lakers of Bulawayo versus the Victoria Falls Panthers, and the Panthers are trailing by 5 points, 2015. And rebound, not collected well, fighting for possession. The ref says Sijambo, but I thought there was an advantage because it got actually the ball. I don't know, we're not refs, you and me, but to me, it got that position there.
It has to translate into advantage, but I guess it's the referee's call. They see it differently, or from their rule book, nonetheless.
Well, yes, it's discretion now. We're here in the commentary box, but I thought an advantage would be better for the Victoria Falls Panthers.
And of course, for the fans who are watching from home, and if you're in Bulawayo, we're just not too far away from Bulawayo Chiefs Club, and not too far away from Husfield Rugby Grounds as well. That's where the Battle of Zimbabwe will be taking place, of the Zambezi will be taking place in Zimbabwe facing Zambia as well. So not too far away, but make your way here. Be part of this exciting thrills of games that we have lined up for you.
Thrills of basketball where you get to witness. I know the Harare teams want to be dominant, but Bulawayo teams a spin around there, but could not control. Turn around. You see, there's too much double dribble.
Exactly how?
Vale, you and me, 7.6 seconds to play on the clock. Double dribble in the middle of the court. Because somebody's going for a spin move, you want to emulate that. That's more like high school basketball. This is club basketball. Yeah. You play to win. Don't play in the gallery. Play your game.
This is where the coach comes in to tell the lads to relax, like we were mentioning. Do the basics right.
He tries the three-pointer there. That means he never went in. I think he was looking at the game clock and decided I would rather go for the 3 to settle my points at least. And the ref blows to end the quarter. Vale, first quarter gone, 2015. The Victoria Falls Panthers are trailing Lakers of Bulawayo. Yeah, look, one thing I would emulate is probably they don't have a coach who's that seasoned. But they've got boys that probably went to these elite schools that play basketball. They've gelled up, but there's no cohesion because probably of the coach. As you can see from the replay there, easy 2 that were coming from the Lakers there. Those easy 2. You look at the defensive line, Valet. They're all going for the ball, exactly. And the Lakers are just playing the fast break move. And that 3-pointer that made the fans got on their feet and got Kanyisile Sports Center up on the feet. The first three-pointer of the tournament, and that was the first block of the tournament, in my view. But Joyce Mchenu, assistant ref, who's been to the World Championships, she's been to the Olympics. She decided that was a foul. But in the NBA, the time to let it go because they want the fans to get on their feet as we prepare for the second quarter.
Indeed, now it is games of the coaches now who is more experienced, and we saw from Amanda there that
for your information, but the boy who's actually on the sidelines, you believe that I coached him in high school. Taliwa is a homeboy, and you're saying, coach, you're here for the game. No, I'm here to do TV, and the passion that I have for basketball. You always talk about other sports, but coaches do play a part.
Indeed, which is quite critical and very important at this juncture for both sides. Yeah, let's see who has got the right word to the players.
We're back on the floor, 2015 at the end of the first quarter, as the Lakers haven't given up yet, and they pounced it in. They got 22-15. What an easy two there. I think there's a problem in terms of the defensive line from Victoria Falls Panthers. They should be the mistake in terms of how they try the 1-2-2, it's not working right. They try the 3-2, it's not working right. But there's too much of kick and run, and the fast break is working for Skumbuz, and the foul there plus basket.
Excellent,
excellent, and
nicely done.
Nicely done. You don't doubt that. Number 91, that Pedzi. I think Skumbuz and Love have seen that the fast break worked for me. So I would rather have someone going for the last man in defense, then they shift their defense. Pedzi goes for his own and makes three.
The coach didn't give them a structure in terms of how they defend, on the break, or how they defend when they lose the ball without the ball, and how they need to get back to zone when the need is, and how do they go out to attack. We should have that memory, that mind, to remind the players to say, guys, let's be alert when we lose the ball. Let's go to defense. And how do we go about it? What formation are we on when we are in our defense?
Yeah, I think that's one thing that's Pedzi. Pedzi has been assigned that you go and play your offense. You're just playing a shell defense, then get out of the box, you play your fast break. As the Pedzi is now in control. He's a point guard in my view, so he's not playing any defense anyhow. As the spin around comes through, tries a three-pointer, doesn't come right, and they collect with just number 13. That's his captain, Chitine. He's played in Harare basketball. I think he's working in Victoria Falls. So he's someone who's got passion for the game. He's decided that, up fake, and the ref says, no, let's play it on. Yeah, I don't know whether referee Joyce Mchenu says it's easy as that, because to me, if you up fake someone, there's contact, there's a foul. Easy two, and they miss. Valentine, I'm talking about the rebound here. If you look at the rebound coming from both teams, no one seems to be going up to...
They're watching.
The ball watching.
The ball watching. They're not attacking the ball and anticipating. Sometimes you just have to go for the jump and make sure whether you want to fight, you want to tip it in, or you want to collect a rebound there.
And the crowds really love. The ref has gone for a foul, but I think Victoria Falls Panthers are playing to the gallery. It's one thing that's making them lose. And there we have it. Moyo comes on the floor on the sideline, and Mube as well, preparing to come in for the Lakers substitution. 5 in, 5 out.
No.
So you see, that's one thing that Skumbuz has noticed. He's 10 points up in the second quarter. It's 5 in, 5 out, and the Victoria Falls Panthers are on the free throw, but they don't have that ability to finish that last chance, and they're missing the points. They missed the first free throw. There's one thing that you, as a team, you need to practice. Free throws, you don't practice on game day. You only have to shoot on the game day, because that's part of the emphasis. But, I'll give thumbs up to the Victoria Falls Panthers. They came to a tournament. They know what it means. They missed both, and the Lakers collecting the rebound. They come on the floor.
Some of the elementary mistakes. And I said sometimes when we're on the free throw line, get at least 50%. That's what you encourage. When you do that, you probably, sharpen yourselves up and reach 100%. Good
2 points. One thing surprising is...
Surely, shouldn't that been a foul as well?
It should be a foul because he was almost going to the basket, 25-17. One thing that surprised me, Valentine, here at Kanyisile Sports Center is the Panthers have got more support than the Lakers. The Lakers actually play here week in, week out, but the Panthers seem to have more support than...
That's a crazy three.
A three-pointer plus a foul. You can't believe it.
Wow.
Wow.
How do you go for a man like that on on a 3 points of life. Even the ladies are loving the game.
The ladies really love this one, yeah. I don't know why. I mean, players. I mean, at times they do that. But as a player, leave him if you know that I'm beating all seasons out. They've given an advantage now.
Don't touch him.
Don't touch him. Leave him. 3 points. They're good. Scoreline 28-17. They still trail here by 11 points. The Victoria Falls Panthers. They're trailing, and it's not looking good for them. First game, you know, points really matter in the tournament. And Lakers haven't given up as yet. I wish the Lakers would play similar as the Lakers of the United States, because the Lakers of Bulawayo here, they're not giving emphasis where it matters, because you're up 11 points, but you don't have that intensity, Valentine.
That's what is lacking in the game so far.
And the referee that played on
the break.
Easy two.
Layup.
Easy two. 30-17, 13 points is the difference here. And the Lakers, see, the game clock and the shot clock, I don't know why she's gone to 14, because that's after basket,
Yeah.
and supposed to reset to 14, to 24 rather. And I don't know why the shot clock operator decided to go on the 14. So there's a lot of, I think the coach is complaining on the shot clock, because it's supposed to start after a basket, it's supposed to start on 24, and already it's on 14. And I wonder what's really happening with the operator of the 24-second clock. And the Panthers really look tired. They really want a break and a breather. 13 points the difference.
I guess the rotation by Lakers has really worked wonders for them to get the Panthers off guard, and they've really worked them out, and they look very tired at this juncture.
They look very tired at the juncture, and there's something wrong with the game clock, I think, and because we couldn't have played 7 seconds out of this, because the game clock is saying 9.53. So I think Joyce is trying to correct that, and we're back on the floor, and it's reset to 24. And one thing that's make the two difference is the Lakers of Bulawayo, they play every day on an electronic machine. And these teams from probably outside Harare and Bulawayo, they don't use machinery. As the ref blows for an elbow, that makes the difference, because they use the shot clock every day. They've got these clocks every day, and that makes the difference. Probably it might be another way of seeing it, but we'll ask the coach after the end of the game. You and me are here. We have the interviews with the coaches to understand what will transfer. And an easy layup that comes from the Lakers to make it 32. 32-17, I think.
The same strategy, the break, on the break. They're quick in transition.
They're quick in transition, and to me, the Panthers want to play individual basketball. Dribble and dribble. It's about passing the ball. Basketball is not about you being the winner. It's about team. It's a team sport. Well, I've seen this in the playoffs, whereby you don't become victor as you're on, but you play as a unit. So I think that's the difference. And also, they're not used to such tournaments. They don't have broader leagues in Victoria Falls, but they're not giving up. Easy two, and they've been awarded
for the rebound.
See, I think if I was the coach, I left the game a long time ago, but if I was the coach, I would rather go and tell the boys that, look, what's wrong with your rebound? That's where the money is. 3-point attempt, and the ref blows for a push. That's an off-ball incident. Joyce correctly indicating in off-ball. And we are live right here at Kanyisile Sports Center in Bulawayo, formerly BCD. And today, first game of the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships 2026, to see which team.
Again, you see now, instead of playing the basics, you want to show off your dribbling skills, and then you don't complete the pass.
TV kills you, Valentine. What they do on TV is not what they practice these things. So our boys really try and do what they see on TV, and when it comes to real basketball action, they can't really execute. Because what you see LeBron doing on TV is not what you have to do. You have to practice it and get it right. Timeout called there. The Lakers still lead 32-19. I was still talking about what the players do out of the court. What you do on practice, what you do on game day. So it's not a miracle that you shoot 3-pointers. You have to work hard. We have to see the trajectory of the tournament, because, like I indicated, Harare Kings, who are the champions of HBA, haven't played as yet. We yet to see Mashingo Panthers. They're also here.
Yeah, Mashingo Panthers, yeah.
So it's really a broader thing for basketball in Zimbabwe to see even their national team players, rather. And
let's just give you some of the, as we look at some of the highlights right here, and you look at how they want to play. Look at that's how you need to play a passing game, get to the best man there, And sometimes when you miss those free throws, as we see there, free throws being missed, and 100% of the free throws being missed, which is not quite good for the turnovers. But let's look at some of the games that are on today as well. Earlier on, it was Legends taking on JBC at Evelyn, Court 1. Then the Suns are taking on the Harare Kings there. And later on, the Mercenaries will take on the Cassie Blazers, that is in the ladies. Then the UZ Stars take on the Falcons, and Legends take on Cassie Blazers, and JBC will take on the Mercenaries, and the Falcons will take on the Suns to complete match day 1 of the ladies' side there as well.
We're back on the floor. Time in, says the referee. 32-19 is the scoreline. Lakers leading the Victoria Falls Panthers. The Victoria Panthers really needed this break, Vale, and another turnover. They're just crossing the line, giving the ball to the opponents, and the Lakers are saying, thank you, we're here to party. And only that if they could actually execute those turnovers from the Panthers, I think the Lakers should have been 60 up by now. But 32-19 is the scoreline. There's no ball rotation from the Panthers. They're just trying anything by anything. So it might be more like a schoolball mentality that is to be removed from the Victoria Falls Panthers as they're driving easy too. And he gets it right. Perfect plus, because 21-32 is the scoreline, but foul plus a free throw, says the referee. One of the seasoned referee who's based in South Africa. It's been 2 of the officials coming from South Africa. They've been invited from the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe to be part of the cast here. They're doing business for us. We have seen this at the Basketball National League in South Africa. But this time around, we talk of a homegrown solution. That's the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships. So we invited neutral referees all the way from South Africa, Zambia. I've seen a Zambian referee out there to actually balance up and make sure that the flavor of basketball really grows bigger and better in the region. But the Lakers really struggling in the rebound.
Indeed, still struggling with the rebounds, both teams really. But there was a time the Lakers got in better movement and better shot there, but just reached the ring.
If you look at Valentine, there's no box out whatsoever. There's no fighting for the ball. It's easy rebound. He gets that ball easy. He passes in. Look, that's where we lose at times to other nations, because this is where you see the greatness of other nations, because the rebound will be there. It's not about the fake. It's about you scoring the game. That's why you find in other leagues the scores get up to 90, because they go there to play basketball and make sure they score. Easy pass. They missed that one there. The shot clock is running down rather, and anytime soon it will be a buzzer beater, and they know the buzzer's gone, and the referee is played on, it's gone up, and the rebounding. I would want to see other teams, but I've seen these 2 teams really, they can't really.
The rebounding is quite weak.
It's very weak, but the passing is okay. The rebounding and the boxing out for the rebound is not there.
You see, you ball washed after making that excellent pass, and then you know you've given somebody on a 3-pointer. Why are you not going under the ring to just fight for that rebound and be ready and anticipate it?
That's the point, Vale. I think if I was the coach, I would rather go there and say, boys, this is our major setback. As I think Coach Kumbuzo has seen it. That's why he's rotating these players to see who's got the ability to rebound, who's got the ability to pass, who's got the ability to go. See, if you can actually tell when they drop back into the defensive line, you can see the numbers. In the first quarter, that's when I saw numbers gelling up in defense. But for now, there are no numbers. 1-2-2 is the formation that the Panthers are using in defense. As the shot clock is 30 seconds on the clock, and the ball rolls out to give advantage to the Panthers as they trail here 32-21. The Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships being hosted by BBA, that's the Bulawayo Basketball Association, right here at the Kanyisile Sports Center. You're talking about the Bulawayo sports people being sport of choice this weekend around.
Indeed, also Tanamos is in town to face Chicken Inn as well. That is on Sunday. And then we've got rugby on Saturday, basketball today till Sunday. So sport for choice.
Sport for choice indeed, like Valentine and Mabuga just alluded to there. The Panthers, their bench substitution. Substitution is not really something that the coach would want. And 3-pointer coming from the Lakers. Vale, the Lakers might be going away with it. They've managed to score 1, 2, 3, 4 3-pointers in this game. There's 2 more quarters to play. And the Panthers really not showing character.
Indeed, now, I mean, they are running out of steam, tired. You can look at some of their efforts. They're just rushing them, rushing to get the basket in, not working the players. Sometimes you need to work them so that you tire them, and then you attack, you go on these quick breaks, and you don't have to go for these desperate shots and trying to score fast.
There you go, Vale. You don't need to block someone who's already
On a
taken
layup.
off and is on his trajectory to the hoop. You have to leave him, let him score. You've got 20 minutes to play. You can also score that 2-pointer. It's easy as two. But I think whoever told them that the block is necessary killed the game of basketball.
Indeed.
And look, at times 35-21 is the scoreline. When the second quarter.
Do you want to bet how many you'll get?
Well, I think you get two. I think it's 100%.
On average, they're getting less than 50.
That isn't, yeah, because, at times, shooters are always shooters, Vale. They don't miss, like, yeah. Why don't you become a basketball coach? Because, look, it's an average. They're not really getting them right. 36-21 is the scoreline.
Oh, beautiful three-pointer.
But I think their strength,
39.
their strength is getting 3-pointers. That's actually 39 to 21. Their strength is 3-pointers, and well, it will only come right. I haven't seen other teams. It's early days of the tournament, but we'll see how other teams will fare, because I'm seeing the structure of offense and structure of defense, Vale. There's no structure.
There's no structure.
Even the ball came here from where we are in the commentary box just to make us feel the game. We'll be part of it because that's where we are. We're housed here right in the corner with Valentine Mabugu at the Kanyisile Sports Center. And I was talking about the structure of defense from both teams. I haven't seen much in terms of what they want to achieve.
And we haven't seen much on. That's why I said they lack a bit of structure in terms of when we are in offense. What are we doing when we're in defense?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? What are our numbers? Is it a 1-2-2 or a 1-2-1-2 or whichever structure you want to put for your defense? And when you're in attack, who is remaining in the defensive zone to protect, the quick break kind of movement? So that's where the challenge is. You need a bit of structure. You need yourself to know what to do.
Missed one, like you said, averaging 50%,
50%.
which means he's going to score the second one.
And he misses.
And my coach Valentine is in the booth here is lying to me now. I think there's too much of hullabaloo.
I said it's under 50. So sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't. But
yeah.
they are not getting more than 50%.
You're talking about the structure, Vale.
Yes.
The structure is not right. The structure is not perfect. The structure at times makes you who you are. There's a time where I saw the structure from Coach Skumbuzo Ndlovu when you played the box defense, the 4-0, where you had one person going up for the fast break, which worked for his points that are 39 now. But now he's forced to be dropping into the line of defense, which might be something that's pulling his feet now, because when you need to score, you need to also play proper defense. And they come in, the Lakers, easy two.
Easy two there.
Easy two, that makes it 41. I think they're running away with it. 41-21, 20-point difference. It might be the Lakers running away with it. And coach he's looking very worried, but his team is winning.
No, he's not happy with how the execution of the game. Sometimes you need them to get the basics right, like I mentioned. That's why he's been changing 5 in, 5 out all the time, instead of maybe 2-3 in, and then you bring a structure and confidence.
Oh, the first dunk of the tournament.
Slam and dunk.
The first dunk of the tournament. Look, that box defense is working for Coach Skumbuzo. And to me, I also feel that it's high time the coach of the Victoria Falls Panthers calls for a timeout, because the box defense is working well for Coach Skumbuzo. And he goes all the way, all along.
Cherish it, lad.
And
enjoy it.
Enjoy.
Replayed.
We played the game, and it's right, and we got it right. And 43-21, I don't think the Panthers will come back to life on this one here. Because 3-point attempt, he misses. I think
air
they
ball.
should stick to their own.
You can't have an air ball.
You can't even
hit the board.
Hit the board at least. They call it the rebound. Yeah, as we anticipate the next game, that's the Warriors and the Masvingo Panthers coming up next. There's a time when these games were taken to Masvingo. That's where this team really showed character. They lost in the semi-finals to Mercenaries of Manicaland. It's a team that I want to see how they're developing their basketball in Masvingo. So I think the basketball of Zambia done very well to actually spread the game nationally. But what's lacking, I think, is the competition that says to be there. As the Lakers get a sideline ball, and the defensive line might be working for the Victoria Falls Panthers, but they have no character.
Fight. There you go.
Fighting for it.
Yes, fight for that rebound. Protect the ball. Protect the ball.
And there we
Lux,
go.
play.
The shot clock is not running, Vale, and that makes the end of the first two halves. That's first and second, 43-21 at the end of the second. But at the end of the first, it was 17-15. Right. A great development there. I would say, if I was the coach, it's halftime now, Valentine. They went down at the end of the first. The Panthers were trailing by just 1 point.
Again, I think the coaches need to emphasize on what kind of structure they want. We've been mentioning in terms of lacking structure, in terms of how you want to defend, how you want to go on offense, who's remaining by. But we saw from Coach Kumbuza that he had a bit of a structure when he went for the 0-4 for the Asian, and he left just one there to allow that quick break in attack when they need the ball. As for the Panthers themselves, they need a good formation in terms of what are they doing in their defense, how are they going to allow the players going into offense, who's their main attackers, who would go. It looks like everybody's just going and nobody is having the mind of the defensive mind. You need players with a defensive mind as well, in as much as you go on attack.
As much as go on attack, but to me there's no structure. We're talking about the rebound, we're talking about how they want to achieve. So that's the halftime break here at Kanyisile Sports Center. It's the Panthers who are trailing here, the Lakers. Valentine, you're talking about what these coaches need to do and what they need to achieve. I believe that the Panthers coach is to reduce the deficit and probably come back in a better, formidable way. But
how do you do that? Get the basics right, Carlos. Tell your players not to play individual basketball. Play team-made basketball. You are a team, you're not individuals. Yes, you might have, a certain style of play, charisma as a player, a maverick of some sort. But trust you me, that does not usually work as we look at some of the good layups and the good baskets coming through in our replays. But also, whilst emphasizing on the importance of getting it done right.
So that's the only dunk that we got in the first. That's the only dunk we got in this opening game. So I believe that there's a lot more to come. Of course, we're talking about teams that haven't played as yet, but good gesture for basketball in the country. I think those that are glued at home watching what's happening on the screens, you'll be shocked what's happening here. It's the National Basketball Club Championships, where the halftime break, where the Lakers of Blue Whale are taking on Victoria Falls Panthers, all the way from Victoria Falls, and they're doing all they can to get it right. So I believe even those are table officials that we have, and as you were talking, Valentine, there's a lot that we can really have to talk about in terms of ability, in terms of what they want to achieve, in terms of getting it right, Vale. There is one moment where we said there has to be defense.
Indeed, there has to be defense, and they have to look at how they protect the D-zone, particularly for the Panthers, because I haven't been too impressed with how they've been defending. The attack, yes, they've got the potential, but what lacks in them, Carlos, is too much individualistic play. You need to play as a team. Go for the best person in the attack zone to get you the easy basket instead of attempting the three-pointers that they haven't really, gotten in good percentages as well. So you can't be too critical about it.
I would say there's a lot more, Vale. If you are the coach, I'll put your head on the block, Valentine. You are the Panthers coach. It's halftime now. You're trailing. What should you tell your lads?
I think I've emphasized this. We have talked about this much often. Where, Carlos, we've mentioned the fact that I need my players, if I'm the Panthers coach, to get the basics right. Let's play a passing game. Let's be patient with our scoring. It will come.
Right, but let's be clear here.
Yeah.
Right, we've got 1 point. There's 1 point that I said, these are actually high school boys that have moved to Victoria Falls because probably of work, probably of other commitments, and they've gelled up. Some of the boys were playing in Harare Basketball League, some of the boys were playing in the Blaue Basketball League. So I think one critical area that we are missing, Vale, is the coaching aspect.
And it is the coaching that's what I'm worried about, because that's why I'm mentioning you need to instill the discipline in the players, not to be individualistic in their play, but to play as a team, which is quite important as the two teams are coming back now for the third and fourth quarter as well. But also emphasize the play to play as a team, not as individuals.
Yeah, individual play is not what's needed here. We're live right here at Kanyisile Sports Center. Valentine Mabugu together with Carlos Munda. We are live right here at Kanyisile Sports Center witnessing the basketball championships for the 2026 edition. And for the benefit of our listeners, Valentine, I'll take them back to the year 1999 when this thing was invented. That's the basketball championship. The women's record, it was Cameo 1999. Year 2000 it was Cameo. Year 2001 it was Cameo. Year 2002 it was Cameo. Year 2003 it was Cameo. Then 2004 it was Varsity Leopards. Then 2005 it was Cameo. 2006 was Varsity Leopards. 2007 it was Stanbic Mavericks. Then 2008 came JBC. Yeah. 2009 Varsity Leopards. 2010 JBC. 2011 Varsity Leopards. 2012 Varsity Leopards. 2013 Cameo. 2014 Vixens. 2015 Vixens. 2016 Southern Mavericks from Bulawayo. 2017 Green Stars from Girls High School. Then 2018 the court declared no winner. You remember the Harare City case? Yes, you remember the issue. Yeah? 2018 it was the Vixens. Then 2019 it was Harare City Hornets. Where they are, we don't know where they are
now. Yeah.
2020 there was no competition.
In the Hornets nest.
Yeah, you remember the COVID-19. 2021 there was no competition. Then 2022 it was Vixens. 2023 UZ Sparks. 2024 UZ Sparks. Then 2025 Wolves. Then we were yet to realize who will be crowned champions in the women's category. Then in the men, it was in 1999, the Giants, remember the Giants, the Kango Giants of Bulawayo?
Yes,
they were the champions, remember, in those days.
Yeah.
So look, this game has come a long way as we begin the third quarter here. You see, you're talking about the emphasis there.
I remember in 2001, then there was also great legend of our game, and now he coaching in America and doing well in Canada as well. Eric Tamanda Banda.
Eric Tamanda Banda, yes.
Classmate of mine.
Those were actually the forerunners of the Kango Giants. You could not beat them at this
you couldn't beat them.
You couldn't beat them. At its best. But yeah, we are 2026 edition. What are we talking about? Are we talking about the Harare Kings? Are we talking about the Mavericks? Are we talking about whoever will win the title? But 2026, you and me, I'll give you the MVPs, Vale, as we go in the day to tell you who are the most valuable players that have been since the inception of this tournament here from 1999. But over and above, Vale, you just mentioned one player that really made this home of basketball. 43-21 is the scoreline when the third quarter, Victoria Falls Panthers versus the Lakers of Bulawayo.
And there you go. Good layup, foul.
Ref says the travel violation.
Trial violation. Travel.
Well, I thought, to me, today you talk about the Euro step, Valentine.
Yeah.
First step is not a step. It counts zero. Then you go for the second 1, 2. You're going up the basket. So to me, probably I'm getting old by the day, but the ref sees it as a violation. Then. But the transition of the ball now, it looks better from the Lakers. That's a foul to me. The ref says they play it on.
It says play on. I think it's a left is that. It's just
1, 2.
It's a contact spot.
Contact spot. Better. 2 points for the Victoria Falls Panthers. They seem to be coming back into life. 43-25.
Look at the patience now.
Yeah, look
at again mistakes like that. Why are you playing to the gallery? Why are you going for those?
You're allowed to catch the ball for 5 seconds.
Exactly. Steady yourself.
3-point attempt and he misses. No takers on rebound. Fakes up. 3-point attempt. He misses. And one thing, I want to see how Mashingo plays. BUZ are playing next. I'm seeing them warming up outside. And if ever they're seeing this kind of force as they end themselves an advantage there, that's the Lakers. Why would you want to foul someone when they've missed you, they've gone past you, and you still want to foul them? I don't know, probably it's the coaching ethics of the day, because NBA emphasizes on blocks. So I think the boys really, what they watch on TV is what they want to bring home.
I guess this is in the indiscipline. Let's see Chuma on the free throw line.
He misses what? Look, I've got a coach in my commentary booth here. It's always average. These boys are not getting 100% on the free throw.
He's rushing.
He's rushing the play.
Breathe. You need to breathe.
They're not.
You need to, Carlos, I could see he was going to miss because he rushed into taking that one. Breathe, steady yourself, be sure.
Be sure. So, Valentine's, the thread is simple. When we go to this FIBA competition, remember the team that's going to win for this weekend, we're going to represent Zimbabwe at the club championships, as the Lakers get another 2 to make it 45. What's the difference with us, with the team from Angola, teams from Mozambique? What's your make of it?
I think it's the structure, it's the professionalism, I guess, that we are lacking. Some of these players, most of them are part-timers. Yes, you find the indiscipline coming in. The coach might give them instructions, but it looks like they're playing their own game. They're just playing a game without structure.
And they miss, and it's actually rushed, and you're fouling the front court. You see, you've missed the free pointer, you're fouling in the front court, you're giving a team advantage. Remember, if you pick 4 fouls, you're on collectives, and the Lakers, they'll actually punish you. But like you're saying, it's the structure that makes the difference when you go to these other competitions. But the day was still young, Valet. It is just in a first game, but we're yet to discover some more great basketball action. Easy to inside pass.
Better.
47.
Now that's better basketball.
47.
From Mate.
23. Mate seemed to have realized the importance of going inside, but you can't have an inside pass on the front court, Valentine.
You see, you can't do that. There's a pass there. Play to the other end. You've beaten 2 men. Why do you want to beat all 3?
That's my coach there, Valentine Mabugu, in the booth. You've beaten the man, and he's still complaining about I say to you, these are boys from high school. All they're lacking is pressure.
Now that's better patience from the Lakers. They're now passing it, and you get openings like that, and you win a foul in that instance.
It's actually their ball. The ref says it's to your advantage.
Yes. So you play like that. You're patient. Play it around. Look for openings. Get your movement well. And you get the basket. 2
points, good, 49. Oh, the Lakers might be running away with this one here. Valentine Mabugu and Carlos Munda giving you commentary of the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships happening at Kanyisile Sports Center in Bulawayo. And the first game of the tournament is the Lakers of Bulawayo and Victoria Falls Panthers, all the way from Victoria Falls. It's in the third quarter where the Lakers are leading 49-23.
And a bit of history, Carlos, for me in commentary both. My first commentary for any sport was in the game of basketball. It was then sponsored there by a local beverage company, and if you remember, and back in the year 2003, and the star of the show for the ladies was Elizabeth Tengende.
It was Elizabeth Tengende. I'm giving you the stats, but you've come through a long way in broadcasting, my brother. And look, the Panthers, they're trying everything. They did 2 rebounds without even equaling to the task. Why don't you use the backboard?
If you can't backboard.
If you can't get it right, use the backboard. There's 2 trail here, 49-23. But the cohesion of the boys as they come on the free throw, they come on 3-point rather. They pass it. They'll try and look for a downtown pass, collect it, and the ref says it's a line violation. It's advantage to the Panthers, I think, because that boy had gone on the line. And I'll give you a bit of history, like you're talking about the names that have made the history of basketball. You've got Emmanuel Mkandi, who was playing for the Giants those days. That's the year 2000, if you remember.
Yes,
Ronald
I remember.
Garura.
Yes, I remember Emmanuel Mkandi.
Excuse me for that. Ronald Garura from the Cavaliers from Harare. Tafrenyu Kasoko, Nelson Kasosera, Nixon Mawire, Alan Tegunde. These are the kind of MVPs that we had in the past years.
And I remember my boy got 3 in a row. Just hold them.
Of course, and we're getting there. Ronald Garura is also there. Eric Banda, it was Eric Banda and Eric Banda. These are the years gone by. Tawanda Chitsinde, Eric Banda, Jamal Atkinson, Taurai Chitsinde, Simbarashe Mungomezi, Tatenda Maturire, James Makanjili, Peterson, Mchaburuka. This is when the Mavericks of Mtare got it right. Kudakwashe Pote and Noah Penduka, Innocent Joma, Clayton Chingwe. These are the MVPs that should be celebrated in the game of basketball. They've made the game look what it is. Eric Banda, he's the classmate, he's a schoolmate. He's got 4 in a row.
4 in a row. It was amazing. He was outstanding. I think he is one lad when we were at school, in high school. Everybody knew he was going to be a star. And you lived and dreamt and ate and lived basketball. That was Eric Banda for you. We used to compete together. He was a tall lad, but we would do triple jump. and I'll beat him always. But when it came to the basketball court, you'll dwarf me like that. I became a midget.
I can imagine. 49-23 is the scoreline here. We're in the third quarter. We're almost nearing the fourth here. But the Panthers haven't given up yet. So I think that timeout was just said, guys, let's try anything by anything. Now they're trying their three-pointers now.
Indeed.
They're trying three-pointers just to actually reduce the deficit. 3 and they miss. I think...
Good fighting now. Good anticipation for them.
And there's
Lack
no
of concentration. They
concentration
lose it.
on the floor.
Because the turnover, they are necessarily after a good rebound win.
Yeah, look, I was impressed last night, Valentine, when we were just seeing the venue and the guys are saying, look, I hope we do this every year, that we have basketball on TV. It will make us work. TV is good for us. I mean, the association was here, the president of the association was here, and everyone else who's involved in basketball. We're made to run together, in production together. So I think in any sport, for you to get it right, just go with TV. TV will make you wake
Easy
up.
pass.
Easy too.
Easy pass. That's the basics. Sometimes you've got the chance to go for the layup and easy, but you went for the assured person who's steady to get in the basket.
51-23 is the scoreline here. And look, I think Coach Kumbuzo has just gone back to his basics. He knows that if I play box defense and make sure one person is going to that break, it's easy. To me, that's a holding foul, Valentine.
That's a holding foul. Yeah.
2-on-1 situation there. To me, I think the ref should have gone for a foul. But, these are referees that will tell you, they'll give you all the rules in the book and you'll be shocked that the rules have actually evolved. But,
they evolve quite a lot.
Yeah, so probably it's a fair call. 51-23 is the scoreline. I think Coach Kumbuzo has just gone back to his basics. He knows that the fast break works well for me. Just try them, make them run.
And there's made his changes as well.
Simple basketball. 3, even if you miss, you still have a rebound.
You still have a rebound. And it was good fighting.
Yeah, even in the first quarter, we never saw any rebounds being taken there. But a lot is coming our way. Rebounds.
Goal. There's a man side to you.
Just
go for that
I'll
pass.
chase someone out of the booth here to go on the sideline. That's Valentine Mabugu. He sees otherwise, he learned to pass the ball. I think we watch this every day on other high leagues where they pass the ball when it's due. There's circulation for that ball. That's what matters. The three-pointer will come.
It's necessary to get the right opening.
And there is a pass, inside fake, 3-on-2 situation, but the player decides that I'd rather go back. Keep the ball, keep it to myself, inside pass, up fake, dribbles, pushes the man away. No foul there, says the referee, and the ref says it's out of the way. The ref says it's out of the way. There's no decision, and the decision is made now. It's now a Panthers ball. On the baseline, Joyce Mcheno giving indication there. I thought that was a foul. There was no ball, but the referee says no. It's a sideline ball.
Butterfingers,
inside pass. Why don't you use the board? Valentine has been crying foul about the board. This is where we are from the commentary box here. They're just making us feel the ball here. But look, the final pass, Vale, is not coming from the Panthers. They've settled in the game, but the final pass is
they've given up.
They're slowly giving up.
But good hustling now. That's better.
That's the player coach, actually.
Yeah.
He's decided to rather go on the floor, play the game. That's Ndlovu.
Yes.
Who is the coach? He's the player coach. He said, well, I'm giving instructions, but let me show you that I can do it better. He's back on the floor. Give instructions while you're there. I think I would just do easy pass.
Easy pass.
He's played in the league. He's played for a
recycle the ball.
Go inside, and the final pass.
Good steal there.
And there's no transition. Yes. He got a steal, but there's no one to give it to.
Better passing. Intelligent. They should have gotten it.
That's an unsportsman foul, Valentine. Yeah. There's no intention to block the man, but refs being lenient, he knows the game is going away, but he gives an easy two. That's an easy two, but to me, the last man in defense should be unsportsman, and that should be an unsportsman foul. Averaging 1 there. Makes it 52.
Let's see if he's going to get into one of those who get 100% from the free throw line.
And
true to the start.
No, not even. But I think let's
50%.
I'll stick to your words. Let's wait for the next year. Block the easy block. The blocks are okay with the Panthers, but why don't you hold the ball, make it your own, personalize it, make sure you move with it. I don't know why they're really tapping the ball away from the defensive line. Pass, easy too far there, ref doesn't blow it. Another foul there, ref says let's play it on. And 54-23, well, Vale.
They've run away with this one.
They've run away with it, and It's a tiring tournament. But it's like, what are you looking for? And he's looking for another pass. He's the last man in offense, and he's looking for another pass. Easy layup for the Lakers there. Fast break move from Coach Skumbuzo.
Indiscipline again.
Indiscipline, you're the last man in offense. Why don't you try like go up the basket and try to score? But he decides to turn around. Foul there, says the referee. Of course, you come from the back. There's a good call from the referee. You have no intention to play the ball. That's a foul. Vale, I'm talking about the last man from the Panthers. He's the last man in offense.
33 basket difference so far in this game.
They'll never come back in the fourth quarter. With just 2 minutes, 14 seconds to end the third quarter. And if you look at it, Valentine, I would say the Panthers, lack of discipline, like I said. These are high school boys, I indicated. It's a timeout called. And I wonder what Coach Skumbos is giving the instruction to the boys, that you've got what it takes. It's up to you to decide where you want to get the ball to. Because as we speak, the Panthers just waiting for the game to be over.
Otherwise, they have to believe, they have to be a team again.
Yeah, but there's no harm, look, it's really a marathon, like you and me are talking off air, that why don't you make this tournament a game series? You go and play in Harare, you come back in Blau, you go and play in Victoria Falls, then we have the true champion of the game, unlike just playing a tournament weekend. That was a dead ball, which was not blown in the referee block for the foul, but in the end, it's a game of basketball. You and me might not be privy to the rules, and you leave sports, but the emphasis, Valentine, of the free throws. The emphasis of the free throws. I think that's one area I think the nation should work on.
They should be working on that. Those free throws from the free throw line. And I could tell from the warm-up, and I was talking to Terai Spanda there, and we're just mentioning how these guys are missing. And true to that, they've been missing a lot.
Yeah, true that. Travel violation code. Look, if I was the coach for the Panthers, it's the fourth time that the referee has gone for a travel violation against them. What's the missing link here for the Panthers?
It tells you something.
It tells you that the agility exercise
in
practice is not happening. And basketball is about footwork, and every time
coordination
is not there. So look, we yet to see how they play in the next game. But 56-23 is the scoreline. It's the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships happening at Kanyisile Sports Center, formerly BCD. If you're in Blawa, just drive through. We're here until 8 p.m. giving you live basketball action. 3-pointer coming from, I haven't seen the indication from the referee, but it seems like a 3. And that makes it 59-23. And third quarter it is. The Panthers throwing in the towel. Yes, they're just pushing it forward, but I don't see them really coming to the forward. The push there from the Lakers. And the ref says offensive foul. What kind of foul is it? I'm here to find out. Yes, it is a push. Yes,
Kunaka.
Yeah, Kunaka really pushed there. 5 seconds be counted by the referee. 2, and they pass it inside. I think just number 6 has to tie his laces. Otherwise, Makore has to tie his laces. Otherwise, there'll be disaster on the floor. Because if you don't tie your laces on the floor, anything can happen. We're just under 1 minute 30 in this third quarter. Those are from the fans. Oh, donning a Manchester United jersey, smiling all the way. I think the Manchester faithfuls really believe now, Valentine. They now believe in themselves that we are there. That's why I can go to a basketball match wearing my Manchester United jersey.
Such an unloyal fan.
It's not unloyal, it's very unloyal. What do you mean?
Me being mischievous in the comment report, you get to be like that.
It has to be like that, You have to come to your basketball. I mean, don't even know Manchester United. That's a story for another day when you do other sports. But when it's 59-23, the Lakers we are leading the Panthers of Victoria Falls, the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships. We are here to witness the next game will be a team from Masingo battling it out for the owners of the national pride for basketball who represent Zimbabwe. The shot clock is in 14. Is it countdown? And the Panthers
play now.
From the 10 seconds on the clock, Valentine. 9 to be precise. Is it countdown? And 5.
Give it. Too slow.
Too slow. It's 2-5 it's actually stepped on the line. In
the coach is in the stands.
You see, the Chelsea faithful still remain resolute, despite the fact that they fired their coach. They still believe.
No, it's good for Zim basketball. They need to know what to do.
2 points.
To get people interested.
Yeah, this is good for basketball. It's good for the nation because these sports, you don't talk about them if you don't come to the venue.
Indeed.
We as ZBC Sport, that's why we're here. We give you the ball-to-ball action and we'll give you every detail as it happens. Inside pass, the Lakers try
space.
Why don't
you? Sleeping.
You are sleeping on duty, and still they collect.
You should always expect a pass or a rebound, Carlos. That's what intelligent
underneath
players do.
the basket.
Underneath the basket, expect a pass or a rebound.
That's my other coach in the commentary box. That's Valentine Mabugu. They anticipate the pass as we under a couple of seconds.
Because when the pass came in, he was sleeping. He couldn't.
He couldn't do anything.
He couldn't get hold of the ball. It looked like it hit him instead of him collecting the ball.
You see, the Panthers still believe they're still gelling up as a team, despite the fact they're trailing here. They're still gelling up as a team, and they believe 63-26, but they still believe, Vale, this is the way to come to a tournament. These boys, I think one thing that makes them units is they're not different from
I like
each
the way
other.
that they're talking, at least.
That makes a competition because we're here to play. We're not here to have fun.
And the senior players are speaking, Ndovu, Kunaka, and them making sure that, they pass on the information.
Yeah, I mean, look, Ndovu is the coach.
Look at the confrontation between Chima. Calm.
Yeah, he calm. Chima thought it was a foul.
Look at him going to pass on him. Quite mischievous.
He thought I was getting foul. He played the mind of the referee there.
Yeah.
They thought the referee would give him that foul. But in the end, the referee just played on. It's a men's game. The night is, you look at Ndovu there. You were supposed to get that foul there, Vale, but there was a bit of contact there. So if it's a no-charge zone, you won't get that that foul there. So it's a play on. It's a no call from the referee. Good call. I want part of the system. I understand it better. It's a no call. It's a no call because if you just drop in the no-charge zone, what does it mean? It means it's a no call from the referee. Either the charge, another turnover there, and the final pass from the Lakers. The second dunk of the tournament.
Slam and dunk.
The second one of the tournament. But there's not that cohesion there. It was rushed. It was what about defense? I want to see when you go airborne, Valentine, and you really come in and show that you were really anticipating. But that dunk was really rushed. So you were worried about defense there. 2 points, so good. And the Lakers collect. Another turnover in the middle of the park. Looking for the clock is running down. 21 seconds on the shot clock. 3 points from Glovu. He misses, collect rebounds. He pushes the man, the foul there. He was way backwards. And Coach Skumbuzo Ndlovu, not worried. 65-23. He's trying every player, Vale. He's calling everyone to play. Come and play.
He knows it's a tournament. Everyone has to get a feel. Everyone has to play. Everyone has to participate.
Enjoy the game. That's what he's simply saying. And tried and tested referees that we have this morning rather. And easy pass inside, no pass, downtown pass, pass anticipation. Valentine talking about pass anticipation is not there. And in the end, it's a coup. And foul is not given. The pass anticipation from both teams, Vale, is lacking.
They'll be spending more time on the board rather on the hard court, on the floor itself. He needs to keep on his feet. And he needs to get right when he goes for the aggression, when he goes, for the layup.
It's easy to talk as a coach.
Yeah,
the execution is different.
Indeed. But I would encourage him to do that. Stay up on your feet.
Stay up on the feet. I mean, look, you're falling, you're doing everything wrong, but at times, just
when you're falling, which means there's something you're not doing right, or you're too desperate, or too eager. 2
points, and they miss. The ring not favoring them there. And the defensive line, I would want to see a proper section defense. Kick out pass, kick out, downtown pass, 3-point attempt, not good. The rebounding, Valentine, the rebounding. Somebody has to add value to this rebounding here. Downtown pass, it goes down all the way.
That's unsportsmanlike
now because you're.
Is that a hug?
That's a hug. Or come to BCD. That's what I'm simply saying. I was beating all systems out Valentine. There's a better choice of playing defense there because he was left all systems out. But to me, look, as a coach, he knows what he's doing. He knows what kind of foul he's picked.
Kind of fouls that get you in a sin bin.
And it means possession again to the Lakers because it's unsportsman. So you still play defense, and just let him score, then get the possession. Because in this case, 1 to the good, That makes it 64. That makes 666 rather. And the second one, I hope you get it right. He misses average. My coach is very right in the commentary box. That's Valentine Mabugu saying they're averaging at least
less than 50%.
Less than 50%. 66-23. 3-point attempt. And neatly done. They seem to be going away with it. 69-23. The final quarter of the game. Oh, kick ball. Turnover. Oh, and a miss. And 2 points at least. Finally, they survive. It's now 25-69. And in this final quarter, if you're the Panthers coach, Valentine, I'll put you in the block. What would you say to your boys?
This is when I tell them, lads, let's just enjoy the game. Let's play, let's get the basics right for the next game. And use it as practice. Work hard. Let's work on it. Because you never know what happens when you do the basics right, Carlos.
You actually reduce the tally and probably make those
showboating.
That's showboating there. You're losing the ball. You're trailing and by at least 34 points. And you still want to prove a point. To me, that's why I would want to say, let's play the game right. Lose, but lose with dignity. This 3-point attempt, miss, nothing to the good. And turnover after turnover, the Panthers. I think they should call timeout, Vale, in this juncture.
Organize
themselves. Otherwise, the ball is being thrown anyway, but anyhow. And the Panthers driving it in, looking for a pass, up fake. I don't know who said before you go for the basket, you need to fake your man. At times, you're open to the basket, just go for the ball. Yes, the foul is yours, but it's 4 plus the basket, which is to your advantage all the same. And there you have it. I don't know why you decided for the up fake. The man was beating more systems out. He was supposed to get a basket plus. But you never know, probably that's what they trained in training. And this is where the plot is, because they're missing
the free throws today.
The much needed free throws.
There you go.
100%. 100% miss. Inside pass. They're looking for it. It's not coming right. Downtown. They're looking for a 3-pointer. I think the execution from these boys needs a lot to be desired, Valentine. Because you look for a downtown pass, which is the player is not properly anticipating the ball. You pass it, it becomes a turnover. That's where the problem is, because you're passing, like you're saying, the pass anticipation. At times, that pass, you're in the right position, but because you're not calling for it, I pass to you with no communication, and I miss the cross. 3-pointer.
Downtown.
Downtown. And the 28, 69, at least, like you're saying.
From Luveve to the basket.
To the baskets, yeah, downtown. From Luveve to the baskets. Yeah, look, it's one of those, like you always say, we are right here in the city of kings and queens. And to my other brother will tell me on radio that Casey the King must have give you all what it means for him to do that thing. But yeah, we're right here watching basketball. 2 points to the good for the Lakers. That makes it 71-28. Valentine, these might be the whipping boys of the group, Victoria Falls Panthers.
And they've been taught a lesson. But let's hope they will learn from this, Carlos, and I'm sure they'll go and search for this game and look at the mistakes that they committed today and try and correct them in the next game.
Like that dunk coming through, and rushed one indeed, but...
because the next game is against Dangambura Knights.
The next game is Dangambura Knights
tomorrow.
So, yeah, well, 3-pointer, at least they're redeeming themselves, but at least they're slowly coming into it. 31 there. And that 3-pointer there, making life easy for them, but travel violation, says the referee. Was it a foul? Let me check with the signal from the referee. Number 6, chopping. It's a side ball.
Side ball.
And says the number 6 was chopping as the player was going up, so I will not. 2 points, not good. Hold the ball for me. Let's go inside. And now you look at Coach Skumbuzi. He's applied the full court press.
Full compress,
We're in the
yeah.
fourth quarter, so let's mark everyone anytime they get the ball. He's doing it for his next teams. You know, he wants to apply it as the clock is winding down. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Tries a three-pointer and he misses. They get the rebound and they go away with it. 71-31. 40 points the difference. The Lakers of Bulawayo leading the Victoria Falls Panthers at the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships happening at the Kanyisile Sports Center right here in the City of Kings and Queens in Bulawayo. And another foul there blown on the floor. I think the referee just let it go. Vale, look, you can't blow it.
If we are going to trot on consistency, they could have. A good steal there.
A good steal, but look, there's too much dribbling Valentine, if I would say. And at times someone's going for look. The way Skumbuzandov has managed to pass and run is simple. You get the equation right. But the fact that you want to pass, you want to dribble, you want to do everything, so at times you get something wrong. As they go all the way with it, dribble, 1, 2, easy 2. Those easy 2 happen. Easy 2 happen.
That's better now.
That's
better precision.
71-33 is the points here.
Better
Still,
precision.
the Lakers are leading. Still the Lakers are leading. Oh!
From Shitine. Block.
Is that a block? Is that a foul?
A foul. Let's check.
Let's realize the truth here from the officials. But to me,
Stunner will stun us so with a replay here. There you go. Good fingers.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
That's a foul.
That's a foul. Yeah. There was contact before the
For the
ball.
ball, yeah.
It misses there. First one. There was contact before the ball. That's true. It's a true foul there. It's a true foul there. But the boys really look tired.
They're exhausted.
They're very exhausted. Probably being the final quarter. They look very tired. But
Oh, good one.
good one there. Half
That's
to half.
better play.
Half to half.
Half to half.
Half to half. 71-35. You can see from the dribbling Valentine. 1, 2, easy pass. 2 points. 73-71. What a way to go. Those are some of the lads that play in the Harare Basketball League. Easy, up fake. Up fake. Oh,
Oh, sweet.
That's,
What a way to finish the game.
what a way to finish the game. You
This
said
is what they needed to be doing.
you said it too early, Valentine. You said it too early. You're a coach. What are you doing? What are you doing in good broadcasting?
It's easier from this kind of terrace.
It's easy on the terrace from the commentary box. You said it early. They should relax their mind. Actually, they've come in the game, a three-pointer,
Ah,
and they've redeemed
fed it
themselves.
nicely, killed them in there.
You see, and they're back in it. They should have done this earlier as the Lakers get
Gumbate now. The free throw.
free throw. Gumbat
Misses.
hasn't got everything right. I've got the stats. I think one thing that Coach Kumba should tell the troops at the end of the game is, guys, we are missing free throws.
There you go.
74-38. 74-38 is the score line.
Better from Gumbate. 2 out of 3.
Yeah, this 2 out of 3 it's average, and he's getting it right. And 3 pointers. If you score one, doesn't mean you
got
get the
it
courtesy
in
to be.
Don't be too predictable.
Yeah, that's one thing that. Oh, that's a foul there.
That's a foul.
The ref says let's play it on.
Knocked it off his hands.
And dribbles inside. He looks for a pass downtown. And the ref says it's a side ball. I think the ref has been so lenient, Vale, in terms of these fouls. Look, there's a push and shove at times, the heating of the hand, and
They're letting a lot go today.
yeah, look, at times they have to realize the importance of the game. And but so be it. I mean, we are not referees; we are just commentators. We're giving the ball-to-ball analysis. But I'll ask them one of these good days what it means. Probably it's good for the games that the ball falls. The downtown pass, look pass, 3-point attempt. Ref says the foul.
Did he take him out there with
But
more fair?
I thought that he jumped with the legs into the defensive player.
Indeed.
I would have to see with the replay there. But I thought he jumped. Mugumbate should have jumped into the man playing defense. Then he played the mindset. But you never know. We are not referees. Just check from the replay
Look
there.
at that. You went for him.
Yeah,
Look at
no,
that.
it's a foul. It's a foul. It's up on his trajectory. He
Yes.
never moved. There's no way. It's a true call. It's a true call from the referee. Referee spot on. I'll give them 92%. Not 100%. I'll give them 92%.
He's pocketing the 8.
And the rebounds not coming quite well.
Finally. Good
Finally,
fight.
Good fight indeed. And the dribbling is too much from the Panthers. I think that's where they play. That's the structure. You see, the way you play determines your league, in my view. Because at times you need to go and score the ball. But in the end, there you have it. Another foul there. Picked on the
He
floor.
was blocking the man who was supposed to attack.
That's
the
a loose ball foul?
Yeah, loose ball foul.
Seasoned referee Joyce Mcheni, she's refereed the Olympics, she's refereed the World Cup under 20, she's refereed the final of the World Cup, pitting the United States and Spain. So she's seasoned, she's an international referee, and she's been everywhere in the world. She's actually among the referees that will be representing us at the Olympics, and that's a true call, loose ball foul. Yes. And rush to play from the Panthers, from Victoria Falls.
Again, playing to the gallery.
Yeah, you need to redeem yourself. At times, I don't blame them, Valentine. At times, 3-pointer there. Oh, my word. This might be disaster for the Panthers. Yeah. 80-38. And things not looking good. Another turnover. Like you can hear from the crowds there calling a turnover. Because the turnover is just too much from the Panthers. Just, oh, what a fake. And the execution there. They could not just complete that one there.
That one.
You see, why do you go for the stylish 2 points there, when you're trailing? If you miss that one there, the team will lose. At times, like you're saying, half to half.
Indeed, half to half. And that's how you need concentration of the players. You need also to do again, we're going to that word, the basics right.
The basics right. They're missing the basics here. This reminds me of the good old days of the 2000s you're talking about, where we had the stronger teams, the Kingdom Cavaliers. We're talking about those teams in the early 90s where they'll give you 40 points before the start of the game. 2 points to the good.
Good follow-up.
It's a good follow-up there. That's all you need. They'll give you like 40 points before you start the game. They'll catch up with you. Then they'll beat you. The Giants of Bulawayo. Those days, they were the teams to watch in basketball in the country. But now we've got the Mavericks. We've got the Lakers. And the foul picked on the floor. I don't know why people want to go for a ball that's not yours. Mm-hmm. And at the end, you commit a foul, which is not necessary. The game has been blown. It's not allowed in the game of basketball, just throw in the towel. You rather go make sure you play to regulation time than in the game. But the Panthers came here knowing that for certain will not equal the task. But
so next game, it shall be Warriors taking on Masvingo Panthers.
Yeah, the Warriors, look, it's a team that's really up there. And Masvingo, I still remember their issue, the last championship that was held in Masvingo. When they really cried foul by beating by the Mavericks for the Mercenaries of Manicaland. They lost that one by 2 points. They called me, Carlos, I think we need to address this as media because now today we are here, TV, live action. They're going to prove a point because they're live on ZBC TV, the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships. The name is Carlos Munda, together with Valentine Mabugu. 35.4 seconds on the clock, and the Panthers of Victoria Falls trailing 81-42. I would say, Vale, it's done and dusted.
It's done and dusted indeed. Good victory for the Lakers here. And they really stamping their authority. And I like how the coach has made everyone play, get an opportunity, get to feel it, get the basics right for the tournament, because you will need it going forward for other important games, for the semi-finals and then the finals if they make it.
82-42, half to half. This has been the story here. It's always been half to half. And look, redeeming themselves, they actually came to the party, but they faltered also on the way. So it's a win-win situation for the Panthers. Who will they beat is the biggest question, as they get another easy two coming from. Is with the wind down. 50 seconds on the clock is It's counting
50
down.
seconds on the clock, yeah.
15 seconds on the clock as it's counting down. It's almost over here. And a lot to talk about in terms of what they can achieve. To the good. It's a way of...
There's still a time to score.
It's a time to redeem yourselves. And another foul, they'll be let go. 2-1, and the game is over.
And
the ref says we end here. End of the game. First game of the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships. Lakers 85, the Panthers of Victoria Falls 44. First game. In your assessment, Valentine, what would you say?
First game that I would have preferred for it to have been, show us the mettle of the two teams. But unfortunately, we saw some basics not being gotten right. But hopefully, as we grow as well, we might be able. And we might get it right as we look at some of the highlights, the major highlights of the game, with the Lakers triumphant in this match day one here at that is at the BCD Arena. With Lakers Mzansi, we're taking on the Victoria Falls Panthers in that one, and dominant display from the home side this morning. Right here, as we look at some of the three-pointers, and could count about 8 of the three-pointers being scored by the Lakers today, and we saw that, and Moyo also on the score sheet for the Lakers today, and all the players from the Lakers are getting a run, and the coach effectively using them as well. And as for the Panthers, there is time to go back to the drawing board, get what they didn't do right and what they couldn't get wrong, and how they need to go about it. And now let's do take you to our match analyst, that is Tendai Subanda, together with Carlos Munda.
That was the first game of the tournament being played here at Kanyisile Sports Center. And what a game it was. They did bring on the heat, which is too much for the Victoria Panthers to handle. You were talking about slam dunks, you're talking about three-pointers, even some star players. You're looking into what the Mzansi Lakers managed to bring. And remember, if you're talking about Lakers, we're talking about Los Angeles Lakers from the United States of America. But Lakers and Mzansi did follow through, followed what these other senior players, international stars did, and they managed to win by considerable margin. It was a good game. But now, besides me, there's Carlos Munda, a man that was in the commentary gantry, and he would like to share his sentiments in regards to how the game went down. Carlos, you actually saw the action. You were commenting on it. What was that game all about?
Yeah, look, people would say, look, there's no basketball in Victoria Falls, but look, stars are built, stars are born. They managed to pull their own. But I would question their ability to play as individuals. It's one thing that lacked in their ability to score the baskets. So I was doing commentary with Valentine, 85-42 was the final score. But if you look at it, if you ask me, I would say there is talent out there. Who thought that there's basketball in Victoria Falls? Yeah. They managed to surprise the home team, that's Mzansi Lakers. They play on this court, that's the Kanyisile Sports Center. Yeah. This is a championship for the nation. We were looking for a team that would represent Zimbabwe, the FIBA Club Championship for Africa. Yeah. So we need a representative from Zimbabwe. But I personally say, if you ask me one day, that if ever we grow this way, that's the only way we can have talent all over the world. Remember, there are players coming from Masvingo. The next game is pitting a team from Masvingo. Okay. And also, there's a lot more to talk about. We need to understand where we are going as a nation in terms of basketball. But a fair share of result. Mzansi Lakers have been there. They've tried. They've played in the national championships. They know what it means. Remember, the day is too young, Tendai. We've got Harare Kings, who are the champions of Harare basketball. They're also here. We've got Basket Hounds, who are two-time champions for the previous year and the other year, and they're yet to play this afternoon right here at Kanyisile Sports Center. But my biggest concern is, why don't you play a game series? But this tournament kind of event doesn't work right, doesn't all go well. Why? Because you play one game, you play the next game, you play the next game, then you're out of the tournament. But I would personally feel that why don't you play a game series like what the NBA does?
Okay, nice. So then there is Carlos talking about what he saw and what he thinks might improve as we see the day progresses in terms of our basketball. But as we are going to be seeing one team coming in from Masvingo, we did talk about how the rest of Zimbabwe is being represented. Masvingo is going to be coming in the next fixture. Also, Gweru Warriors are going to be coming in. So it means it's a calabash of talent that's going to be meeting here, and we're going to be seeing how best we can select a team that might represent Zimbabwe. But Carlos, looking into the last game, the first quarter, it almost seemed like we were at level points, Mzansi Lakers and Victoria Falls Panthers. How then did it go wrong? And how then did the home team manage to just capitalize? It almost looked like they were missing baskets. And if you were looking at the scoreboard, you might have thought that the Victoria Panthers were the team that were going to be winning the game. Where did it go wrong for the?
I'll give you the end of first quarter result. It was 17-16.
Yeah.
The Victoria Falls Panthers were up by 1 point. Now we come into the second quarter. They just lost concentration. These are the ethics of a coach. Remember, the coach is a player as well.
Player
so
coach.
He's a player coach. So that's where now you need structure. You're playing at an elite tournament. This is a national tournament where you need value. This is a tournament where you need understanding. So in my view, I would say that's what the major plot for them. They need a stand-in coach who's not a player.
Okay, and then looking into the upcoming game, I'm just going to ask you quickly. We're going to be having a team from Masvingo that is going to be playing against the Gweru Warriors. You talked about experience, playing in the national championships. What do you think is the better opportunity of winning this one?
This is a battle actually, because Masvingo, the last edition, they lost to Mercenaries when the Mercenaries were crowned the champions of basketball. They actually lost by 2 points, and they cried foul. But those 2 points were actually a foul, which was coming from a nothing kind of setup. But it's a battle for honors. It's a competition, but. Look, these are newcomers, that's the Victoria Falls Panthers, but Masvingo has been there, they've hosted, they've been in the game. So it's a thriller, in my view. Okay. It's a different ball game altogether.
Okay, so this one is one for the books. It's a thriller, it's a competition, and scores have to be settled as we are seeing two cities coming together to clash here at the Bulawayo Center for the Disabled, Kanyisile Sports Center. So that's Masvingo taking on the Gweru Warriors, and we are going to leave you watching the teams as they go through their preparations, and we also get back for the commentary as we're going to be giving you these 4 quarters with nothing but the best of basketball. Remember, Bulawayo is the city where the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships are being held. I'm in Tendai Spanda, and besides me is Carlos Munda. So until next time, we wait to see you after the games.
So there you have it from the analysis as we prepare for the second game. The Warriors taking on Masvingo Panthers in that encounter, and we wait to see and find out how this one will turn out, as we did see earlier on how the other two sides were playing, and it has been quite an interesting one so far this afternoon, this morning, rather into afternoon, as we wait for that encounter to also get in and continue, as well as we see the teams preparing themselves for this next encounter. It is, of course, the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe National Club Championships taking place right here in the city of Bulawayo at the BCD, that is Kanyisile Sports Center, formerly known as BCD, and that's where it's all taking place. Right here, the club championships, and the games are getting tighter and better and bigger. And we are waiting for this next game, which is our next match featuring the Warriors as they take on Masvingo Panthers. And we saw earlier on the Victoria Falls Panthers being beaten by the Lakers, Mzansi Lakers. And can these Panthers fight it off and get something for Masvingo? And we are waiting for that. The Warriors themselves, and they'll be looking to show their mantle and show their class. And it's what the players need to bring as we welcome you to this sports arena where we share some of the best moments in the world of Zimbabwean basketball. And we welcome you to a historic day of basketball live from here at Kanyisile Sports Center, formerly BCD, in the City of Kings. This is the Zimbabwe National Basketball Championships, where the best of our provinces collide. from Harare to Manicaland, from Manicaland to Midlands. Champions are made right here on this hardwood. So today we bring you the heart, the hustle, and the highlights as men and women battle for national glory. I'm sure the pace, as you were to judge about the last game, we can safely say that the pace will be fast, the dunks will be loud, and the message, I'm sure, is clear. We did see some serious dunks area on 2 of them today to get us started, some slam and dunk to start the day. And that really shows us that the message is clear. Zimbabwean basketball, Carlos, is indeed rising. And last week, we had the call of African Solutions and non-stop progress. Well, here at BCD, it's non-stop fast breaks and non-stop pride for the teams that are participating. And alongside me today is Carlos Munda, who is my colleague on the commentary. So get in what? Tell you what, strap in from the City of Kings to every corner of Zimbabwe and the diaspora watching on ZBC Digital. This is your court, this is your game, and this is the Zimbabwe National Basketball Championships, Club Championships, live right here on ZBC TV as well. And Carlos, it's going to be quite interesting as we see the Warriors, and then I'm sure you know a lot about Masvingo Panthers as well, getting into this game. I can't wait.
I know them for the wrong reasons, Valentin. I know them for the wrong reasons, though.
I think they come to put the record straight.
Yeah, I think I want to see them because every time they say, Carlos, you know, we didn't enjoy ourselves. But all female referees on the floor, and Warriors of Gweru and Masvingo Panthers. This is more like a Midland derby. And they have a point to prove. They hosted, and they assumed that hosting is winning, and they were disappointed. But true, this morning, I'm sure they will give us something to smile about.
Something to smile about. You can see the eagerness in the faces of the players as the referee is about to get us underway here.
As the referee, Joyce Mchenu, who's the lead referee, was going to tip to get us on the jumbo. And the Panthers really, it's a game that these two really want to prove a point. These two.
How often do you get the same boys of the same heights on the opposite sides of team to go for the jumper?
It's probably recruitment and how you train, because the tallest of the 5 is to go for the jumbo. And I was still talking about this team here, Vale, where we said they still believe that there is basketball in Masvingo.
Here we go.
Start of the jump. And we step it in. The drive through. Easy two.
Quick pass.
Yeah, I think that's where we need to see the difference of transition from what we witnessed earlier.
The Panthers.
Yeah. And ball rotation, now it's downtown.
What a pass.
Well,
should have completed that pass.
You don't miss
Finally
those.
did.
You don't miss those. And it seems like the Warriors mean business here. It seems like they mean business. The transition there, Valentine, is one thing that I'm concerned about. Most of our teams don't pass, they don't have that accuracy in passing. Inside pass, if there's no pass, you bring it out. Up fake, looking for an inside pass, doesn't come right. 3-point attempt.
Wow,
to the good.
downtown shot.
To the
Check
good.
that.
To the good. 7-0. Oh, something's wrong. It should be 7, but that 3-pointer should have come to the other side. 7-2. Yeah, the Warriors are leading here. So the team, there's a time where you need to understand.
This game is fast and strategic.
Yeah. Look, I said it's a derby.
Difference in terms of.
I said it's a derby. Don't
Indeed.
doubt this game. 7-2. The Warriors are in the lead. But I was talking about Gweru. Gweru, you talk of Tswatswa. He came from Gweru, but he's with the Harare Kings now. And a lot is being said about what Gweru has groomed in terms of players. So at times you need to understand where you came, and you see the pace there.
They don't miss the easy ones, don't they?
They don't miss. 7-4 is the scoreline, and this game has got more scoring. It's high-scoring game, and one way or the other, this is what people come for basketball to watch: scoring and blocking. And these two teams have proved just under 2 minutes. They've proved to us that it's easy that way. As they dribble inside, look for inside pass. The structure of defense from the Panthers. A turnover there. Unnecessary turnover. Inside pass. Easy 2. Easy 2. 9-4. 9-4 is the score line. And inside pass, not inside. 1-2. Oh. Wow, we did everything right, Valentine. You beat your first marker, up fake, you go for the layup, but you missed. But you got a foul in the making. So I personally feel that
That's a shock fan.
It
Says that it missed.
You know, don't doubt these fans. They know the game.
Indeed.
They know the game. They're here to witness the game. So look, I thought there was something there in the making there.
Maganya getting it right.
10-6 is the score line. 10-6 is the score line. See, I want to see whether you know your game. Maganya, 100%. First,
The difference.
The difference of shooting execution on the free throw line. Downtime pass, turns around.
Good 10.
Good turn, but see, when you turn, you have to understand where the defensive line is. Inside pass, 1-2. They miss. Rebounds. Shot clock is counting. They've reset the clock. I don't know why. I thought the shot clock was supposed to be at least by 9 seconds by now. Disadvantaging the defensive team. And the ref says foul number 15. And number 15, that's Mawire. And they get the first foul on the floor, 7:14 on the
Gororo.
clock. That's Gororo was fouled there.
Yeah,
He's on the free throw.
On the free throw.
And I wonder, you know, Gororo played also in Harare, and he's trained with Harare basketball. So in the back days, Vale, people wanted to prove a point to Harare basketball. But this time we play for national pride. We're doing it for our good. We're doing it for... And the ref has blown something on the floor. I wonder what it is. 11-6 is scoreline. And Mashingo Panthers really struggling here. So I wonder what the grievances were in terms of their complaint. I'm here to prove. It was just first quarter. Ball stripped off. And the coming offense. The line of defense, Valentine, is different. Downtime pass. And the ref says...
Good defense hustling.
Yeah. That's the difference from the first game, where we didn't see structure.
And the aggression is totally different.
The aggression different. The structure is there. And at times you need to understand, and they've called for a timeout.
That tells you of a side that is really being coached, and you know, you call it when you see certain things not going your way, and the Warriors look at their lead, but they're also not doing certain things right. Call them in, hack them in, give the instruction. Let's keep our structure. Remember what we spoke about, or maybe you noticed something from your previous way of setting yourselves up, what you need to do as well. And I love to see also the referees having in discussion, looking at what they want to do as well. And you know, you look at the Panthers themselves. They need also to get their structure right. Yes, they started off nicely, but there were times when they were found wanting in that instance.
So yeah, like you rightly said, Vale, there's something you see as a coach, you get it right, and if ever you want to get right in basketball, call for a timeout. That's the only way you can remotivate your players. Otherwise, without a timeout, there's a lot more you are missing. And you have one of the big fans of the game coming here, having something with the dad and enjoying the game here at Kanyisile Sports Center. And that's a big fan there of basketball. If you tell them when he's 17 that I took you to basketball, you tell you, Daddy, you don't know what you're talking about. I know this game for my own.
Take them young, catch them young, get them interested, get them to watch the games, get them to experience it as well, which is quite important. We love to see that.
Yeah, the day is too young, Vale. It's just the first day of the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships. There's another easy 2 there. Coming again to make the score 11-8. I think the Panthers know what it means, and it's easy for them to realize what they're missing. They're just trailing by 3 points. There was a back strip there, which didn't come right. And rebound, see the solution in rebound is is the Panthers. They collect the ball. They don't tap the ball out of the way. They really get the ball into fruition. Up fake, easy two, and the Warriors get it right. It's another 13-8. And things are happening good. As you can see there, the Panthers, they've got resistance in defense, but they can't finish in offense. So that's the only difference that's there. So a good day for them here at Kanyisela Sports Center. As already they're calling for defense. Downtown pass. Go to the basket.
That's
easy
the
two.
difference here, Carlos. The Warriors are getting their baskets. The easy layups and so forth.
The transition in offense, Valentine, is
Indeed.
what you need. The transition in offense, Valentine, is the difference. 15-8 is the scoreline. We're just in the first quarter. The ref has gone for a travel violation there. I thought he moved before the dribble. Good call from the referee.
Good call. A bit stricter, and I'm sure they understand the two teams playing today.
Yeah, look, you don't want to be. You see, these referees are under
And
pressure.
it's ladies only.
It's ladies only, yeah. The 2 points, the Warriors, they seem to know what they want. They seem not to know what they want. And that short pass in offense, you don't need it. You need to have a strong pass and make sure your transition is correct. But all the same, they're not giving up as yet.
I love the structure that the Warriors have, the control, the composure, the precision. So far, so good, impressive.
So far so good, very impressive. They know what it means. Those seconds won't count because the ball is on the floor. No one is touching it yet. The dribble is there. Now the Warriors, they've got a bit of structure, Vale, like you're saying. They know exactly what they need. Up fake, downtown pass, looks for a three-pointer. Doesn't come, he hits the backboard. Easy as they come through. They look for downtown pass, transition. Both teams, Vale, in terms of transition, correct. I'll give them 100% because they've got the execution. 17-10, just in the first quarter. Downtown pass, easy two, no foul, and the ref has blown for something. It's a timeout. 19-10, the Warriors still lead the way, and the Panthers trail here. I think the Warriors' timeout is just to tell the boys that, look, we're in control, we're 9 points up, don't rush things, don't dribble the ball. See, there's not too much dribbling in this game here. It's a passing and run into space. If you could see, from where we are.
So you can see the structure, the coach, they're backing in the instructions and telling to the lads how he wants them to defend, how he wants them to go into offense. And as you mentioned, Carlos, you are impressed with the two teams, the way they're going into transition. The only difference has been the Panthers haven't been clinical in completion, while the Warriors have been.
Yeah, look, the clinical finishes is very important because what counts in basketball is not the style, it's the baskets that you have scored. So I think it's a wake-up call for the Panthers. That's why hence they called that timeout. They really want to reorganize their defense, their defensive line, because they're going pounds for pounds, but what's lacking is their defensive structure. As you can see from the replay there, they went all the way. There's not too much fouls in this game, Vale. There's a clean play, and as the Panthers are on the floor, downtown pass, that becomes a turnover, and the Panthers say thank you. Easy. Oh, that's a block. That's a block. Good call from Joyce Mchenu, who says you block the man in transition. He was going for the layup, so the benefit of doubt, probably is going to score the two, so I'll give him the benefit of doubt. He goes on the free throw line. A clear block there. A clear block. There was no intention to block the ball, but you moved late. In basketball, if you move late, you cause a foul. The foul is given to you. Inside pass. Easy two. Oh, the Warriors. They mean business here. Oh, 21-10. Another turnover. 2-on-1 situation. Inside pass. Defensively. Oh, offensive foul there. And the Panthers get the benefit of doubt. Offensive foul. 21-10, but the Warriors still in the lead. The Warriors are from Gweru. And we used to have Midland State University.
Yes.
Yeah, bending it out, but I don't know what made them crumble in there.
I want to say that all our universities, there should be a deliberate policy from government to say all our universities should be our sporting schools of excellency, to get all these different sporting codes in the country participated at universities. They get these lads or kids or children and ladies to come in at special entrance, you know, and get them in these universities, and then they get the right professional. Sports science has become a big thing nowadays, and universities are the ones who can provide this.
8-second violation being blown from the referee there. They didn't cross the line within 8 seconds, regulation 8 seconds, so it's an 8-second violation coming from the referee there. And the Warriors getting the benefit of doubt. Vale, you're talking about the universities getting us students that can actually be part of the network of sport. MSU was once a part of the cast. They had a strong team that was really eager to go all the way, but I don't know what crumbled with their program there, and they are not here at the national championships. So I think it's a wake-up call for these universities, not just wait for the ZITS games that we lost in Harare the previous weeks ago. I think these are real men tests for them to come to these events. 2 points there, and they get the benefit. I wonder if the ref is going to blow for basket plus foul there. Yes, indeed. It's 21-12. Panthers 12, the Warriors of Gweru. Panthers are all coming all the way from, oh, what a lip. And he gets that basket good. He jumped on top of his defensive player to get that foul plus a basket. What a way to start the game. And
so far, this game entertaining, really, from both ends, from both teams. And you can tell their potential in this one as well. And later on, we shall be having the Basket Hounds taking on the Victoria Falls Panthers.
Yeah, Basket Hounds are the defending champions. They're actually represented us at the FIBA Club Championship, so it might be one-sided affair. You know, you're talking of number 2 of Harare basketball playing number 1 of Mad South. So, well, they're here for a tournament. We're here to see how it pans out to be. Probably they were reserving the energy for the Basket Hounds, knowing that they are the national champion. They're the national champions. But it's a baseline ball. The ref says let's play it on. The Panthers are in control. Inside, center pass. As they look for position, 1-2-2 is the defensive line applied by the Warriors.
Do the basics right. Don't.
It's
too early to show. Yes, you've got a style, you've got a way, but too early to show it because there was an easy pass there to assure you of a basket. Yes, you won the foul, but there was an easier pass.
There was an easier pass, rightly said by Valentine Mabugu there. Why do you have to show this? You need points. You're trailing by 9 points, and getting into the game is easier for you if you do the best.
Lyman Harrison on the free throw line.
He misses the first one. I wonder what my coach from the complimentary box would say now, because the last game you averaging 50.
And then they miss. So it's the Warriors who are getting it right.
Yeah, look, downtown pass. That pass was correct, Vale. But the telepathy of it is the person anticipating the pass is not ready. You can see that I've killed the dribble. He's giving the ball, and you decide that I'd rather wait for it. You don't wait for the ball. In any ball game, you come to where the ball is. Looking for the pass, doesn't come your way. Downtown, inside, up fake, 1-2, downtown, easier 3, and they miss. Transition from the Warriors, 2-on-2, easy 2.
Easy 2.
Easy 2, 23-12. The score line here, easy 2. We're just in the first quarter, but the Warriors, their signs are very clear.
They are very clear, and they thrive on the accuracy, and that's what has given them the lead here.
Yeah, look, that's the beauty, being ref by female. And being instructed. You see, the players are not complaining. They're just playing to their whistle.
Yes.
So at times there is that
three-pointer.
Three-pointer to redeem yourselves. You see, these are the kind of games where you up your game, you concentrate, you get everything right. So you never know. A turnover after turnover, Vale. Turnover from the offensive team, turnover from the defensive team, and the rebound collected finally. to get that 2 points. The much needed 2 points, that is. Because I think fatigue is catching up.
It's catching up, yeah.
With the Warriors is the pick and foul. That sign that like I correctly said, there's a sign.
Look at how they're going onto him, to the man on the ball. They're going in their twos.
Yeah, they're playing a 2-on-1 box defense.
Box defense.
But
they're hustling quite good.
Yeah, the hustling is good, Vale. But if you want to play a box defense, make sure you have no contact.
No contact.
Because yes, that's a true call. But 3-pointer there. That one, even the guys in the replay loves it to the brim. He's giving us
stunning us with the replays.
He's stunning us with the replays there. Yeah, I know you love it, but look, it's one of those that you have to pick from a tournament. Which one was the best in terms of 3-pointers? Is the Panthers taking the free throw? One to the good.
They've been very good with their free throws from the free throw line.
Correct, true that. It's good.
They're quite above the 50% mark.
That tells the level of competition you have in your league.
There you go, 100%.
100%.
So you look at that, and the conversion rate's quite good, and it's been impressive so far. Hence the lead.
Yeah, look, the Panthers know exactly the plot, and this game is living to its billing, Vale, because it's more like a derby. They play each other over and over again. They travel. Some travel to Mashingo, some travel to Gweru to play each other, so they know how they play each other. But it's a marathon tournament. As the Warriors come through, they're looking for a downtown pass, inside pass doesn't come, and it's a turnover. I want to see the start of this first quarter. There've been more turnovers than accurate passes. 2-on-1 situation, 1-on-1, easy 2.
Good dribbling.
And it's the end of the quarter. It is. And I would want to see the stats.
This one has moved quite quickly.
Yeah, because there's both transition and the ball movement, and it's easier being done that way. And the Warriors maintaining their lead, and they would want to. They know for certain that if ever we are to maintain this lead, go all the way, we might win the game. But no harm. It's a derby. It is a derby. True, it is a derby.
Time to hug in. Time to look at each other. Put some corrective measures. Time for the mop to work the hard court here as well. As the mops are out. And the teams are helping each other with the instruction on how they want to play, on how they can get it right. The Panthers in your screen now. As we look at some of the major highlights, the 3-pointer. Neatly done. The Panthers there. Looking to do them. Trevor Njiga is the one talking right now, and everybody giving him an ear in terms of how they want to play. And the Warriors also in their hug and all cry, led by Muzopa. Suromatanda as well is being part of it. Those are some of the players that we have for you this. Restart of the game. Better transition, but a good block, but the referee adjudges the foul. So he'll get himself 2 free throws. That is Mawire. Yeah, blocked there. There was contact, good free throw. Again, the Warriors maintaining the 100% free throw. Can he get this one as well? And yes, he does. Beautiful. They've been really, really good with their conversion. 2-on-1. Sussling, it does well to get out of it. Good turn, fault in the process.
(31-19), Masvingo Panthers. And they seem to... Oh, buzzer has gone out for the buzzer had gone for time violation there. 31-19 Valentine, 31-21 now. 10-point game. The Panthers seem to have been more of control. Foul there in precision. Yeah, good call from the referee.
Good call from the referee. And he acknowledges his foul there.
Yeah, of course. Look, those are the kind of fouls that always have headaches with the referees, because the referees don't believe that if you're last man in defense, what should you do? So I personally feel that at least the referees are being consistent there. They're not blowing anything for anything, but 10 points is the difference there. It's a derby. This game, Valentine, in my view, will be decided in the third quarter or the fourth.
Indeed.
Is the Panthers really show character?
Indeed, and they got one on from the free throw line.
Let's make it 22-31. And the miss.
That is Trevor Njika.
Yeah, look, if you look at it, Vale, there are players that have got control on the floor. If you look at the Warriors, you're talking about Humbarume. He's wearing jersey number 8. He's easy on the floor, but look at the way his defensive structure is. He's now back on the floor. He's the point guard, remember.
Indeed.
He's the one who's supposed to set the pace. Easy layup.
Ooh. Unlucky.
Unlucky, because that one there, it was going to be easy too, plus the free throw.
Yeah.
So look, that's very unlucky. You not like this if they lose, if ever they're going to lose to the Panthers, because those points really mattered a lot. There from the replay there, going up the hoop. Oh, the hoop never did him any favor there.
Oh, man. That should have just nestled in.
That should have just nestled in. Look, there's a lot more to talk about in terms of what they want to achieve. You've done everything right as a player, but...
Brian McCorry.
Brian takes it in.
Good fighting from Prince Jasmine.
Yeah, that's a good fight from Brian there. Makes it 33-22. And I don't know why they want to go for box defense 2 versus 1 situation. I don't. That's
you leave too many gaps.
It leaves many games, but if only a clever point guard would know that's a 2-on-1 situation. You pass the ball down. Oh,
good block.
Oh, and 2 plus. That's 35-22. It's 2 shots plus 1 on the free throw.
Good one for Foroma.
Yeah, Foroma. Look, I was talking about the box defense that they're playing 2-on-1 situation. If ever the Panthers are clever, just pass the ball and move. You see the disaster that the Warriors will go into. But all the same, there's no harm. We're moving the right direction. We were in the second quarter, I presume. And 34-22 is the score line. And the two teams, Valentine, they seem not to be panicking. They know how they play. And the structure. Now what's left is the ball movement is correct. We've seen more baskets. Even the first game that we witnessed here, that was beating Lakers Mzansi and Victoria Falls Panthers, it was 17-16 at the end of the first. But this one here, he had more points. So I would say, for you to enjoy the game of basketball, you need to score more points. As the table officials got something to say, they want a timeout. And she's brought for a timeout. And that's the Warriors of Gweru calling for a timeout. This team, I was just getting detail from other followers of basketball. It's a cohesion of Gweru Poly, Midland State University. So the university students are there, but you know, those good days, it was a cohesion of all university students. So there is the blended talent there in terms of the Warriors. And there you have it. That replay there. I see the players, when they falter, they get worried.
Indeed.
There you have the coach giving instructions.
Yeah, sometimes you, as a coach, you'll be seeing the frustration in the players, and you need them to cool them down and give them an instruction. Remember the basics, lads. Remember how we play, how we attack. So keep that in check.
It's 40 minutes chopping. So whatever you do, get that into mind that you're playing 40 minutes chopping. As the timeout has come to an end. And the Warriors are back on the floor. 8-12 were played in the second quarter. 36-22 is the scoreline. The Panthers of Masvingo trail here. That's 37-22. 2-on-1 situation. Right, 3 men beaten all the way to the basket. A nice block.
Again, when you do this, go for the easier pass. Don't go, they know you're going to jump up there, and they'll be flying and they'll be all over you like a hawk. Look at that. Everybody knew. Yes, it was a foul.
Yes, but that no-look pass, we always see this on TV, Vale, is the way you train. That's a foul there. There's no need time for hugging. It's not a wedding day. It's a basketball event. So you need those. Look, we have all these no-look passes that we always see in the NBA, where a player might be assuming that he's going for the layup, but in the end, he dumps it to the closest person in offense. As the Panthers are on the floor now, look for the inside pass. Look at the structure of Valentine. 2-3 defense. That's the old formation of basketball. Yeah, look, there's no panicking, but they've opened up in the backyard. Oh, the ref says basket. The basket will count, despite the fact that he missed because he got the hoop first before the ball went in. So that's 24-37. He got the hoop first.
He got the hoop first. There.
Yeah, there you go. Just extending down. So the rules of the game simple. If the ball is going the hoop side, don't touch the hoop.
Don't touch the hoop.
There we have it. 24-37, 2-point plus. 1-2, easy 2, and the miss. But one thing I like about the Panthers, Valentine, is they're going to the basket. They're not scared about the blocks.
They're not scared about the blocks. They're quite confident. They're quite aggressive.
Very aggressive, and they're going all the way to the basket. And missing is another story, but at least they've got the aggression. And like I said, it's a derby. This is what we need in basketball. Oh, what a turnover.
He was slipping.
He was slipping on Judy. Turnover, and they've got control now. They come in with number 1. And I believe that Mangwanya is now taking over the reins of being point guard. Oh, 2-1. Why do you lose concentration of the ball that's coming to you? 1-2. And the miss. And that one goes out.
Lay it up to your next player.
Yeah, look.
Put it on the platter for them to complete.
In the second quarter, I would say probably he didn't warm up that thorough. Yeah. But now you're in the second quarter. You should actually follow the rules of the game and probably concentrate. Level of concentration times matter. 37-24 is the scoreline. Downtown pass, Panthers. Looking for that. I don't know who came with the idea of a jump shot as you drive to the basket. I don't have this.
Too much television.
No, it's Steph Curry. I'll blame him for that. He's the one who came with the jump, with the running shot. So everyone is trying to have that one there every time they play basketball. So those ones, they practice, they live basketball.
They live and it.
Yeah, we are part-timers, yeah. So if you want to follow that one, I think you have to join them in the NBA. But 2 shots being awarded there from Joyce Mchenu. Oh, there was a push. There was a late charge after the shot.
After the shot, yeah.
So there was a disturbance. If you disturb the man taking that shot, you're deemed to have fouled him. Even if you clap your hands, it's still be a foul. Even if you've done anything, if you touch your feet, it's still a foul. One, he misses. So average value, what did you say? Now we're in the second quarter.
Still they're above 50 with their conversion. You'll likely get this one. They've been really consistent.
Yeah, really consistent. Yeah, I appreciate, but there's not that touch.
Guess that one.
One more.
One more.
The question is, at least if you get that one more, 35-24 is the scoreline. The Warriors of Gweru and the Masvingo Panthers representing their provinces at the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe.
Neatly done by Mangwanya there.
Yeah, neatly done. I think it's the level of concentration you're talking about. You need to relax when you go up there.
Brave.
Oh, unfortunate there. You're giving someone the benefit of doubt. Has he got ever throw the... And the crowds don't like it. They're so shocked. I can't believe it. Oh, is he going to score?
Basketball and beauty?
Basketball and beauty, yeah. You can mix the two. As he goes for the 3. that's a benefit of doubt there, given by the referee. I don't know whether it's going to score the three from the 3-pointer, not from the 3-point line. But or is he going to score the three from the 3-point line? I guess, given the benefit of doubt from the match official. The second one, oh, that was actually 2. You are stepping on the line, I guess. 3-point attempt. Oh, he gets it right.
Gets it right.
He gets it right. Done. Neatly done. Down 11. The down 11, 38-27. And the passing of the ball, sidestep, misses the hoop, misses the framework, and it's no one.
38-27. Should be reading the score in the second quarter.
Yeah, the score should be reading 38-27, and a miss there. And one thing I like about the two teams, they're fighting. The owners of look at the transition. The players are moving in the fans are moving in transition of the ball. Downtown is stepping on the line. Line violation.
Line violation.
Do you know one thing I like about basketball? Everything has got its own conduct. And the ref brought for a line violation there. You're stepping on the line. Oh dear. He's wearing a sneaker size 11. Did you notice the Adidas shoe there?
Yeah.
I think you blame his sneaker. Why should I wear size 11?
Why should I? Big foot.
A big foot. And I'm in trouble with the match official there. I think our guy will get us that repeat there from the screen that we understand it better. But line violation is part of the network. As 38-27 scoreline here, they're going all the way. Oh, reverse layup. Tapped it in. Not good.
Almost got it. But you see the anticipation, the fight, which is different from the first game, where they anticipate the rebound. They do not ball watch.
Benefit of doubt there. 4 plus the basket. The basket reads good. He's taking one shot. Oh, already. Amakulai. They're here. The tall ones.
Some good apple juice for you.
Yeah. I call that apple juice. I wonder. 40-27 is the scoreline. Warriors of Gweru against Mashingo Panthers of Mashingo. That's what they would say. They come all the way from Mashingo, representing the team from Mashingo province. They're trailing here 41-27.
Look how good they are from the free shot line, the Warriors. Quite good.
They're good on the execution from the free throw. That's one thing. But the Warriors are not throwing the towel. Air ball. But I wonder whether you go for the 3-pointer when you're trailing with this margin. You want to go easy two until you reduce the margin. The passing is correct. Inside pass, 1-2, all the way. Misses everything. Corrects his own mistake.
Indeed. The rebound, the anticipation, that's the difference.
43-27, with that, taking off the squid there from the camera. Oh dear. Downtown pass, 1-2. And you see, you can't have your own player, shouting at you, Valentine. It's disappointing. You want the boy, he was all alone, but do you have to shout like that, or you have to relax him? It's a game of sport. 3-pointer.
3-pointer. Neatly done there by Mangwanya.
Mangwanya is the man to watch now, because that's why he's furious. He wanted the ball early. That's why he's so furious. 46-27 is the scoreline. Tapped in, but I thought it was 3-second violation. Oh, foul in the end. But to me, on a good day, there's a 3-second violation there.
3-second violation.
Because he was all alone in the key, and the ref never blew that foul. He was all alone, but got the pass, never utilized the pass. But I would ask the three ladies rather, to say, was it a foul or not? But to me, I think he stayed too long in the key, Valentine. What do you think?
Kudakwasha Chimbo, I think he stayed too long. I certainly concur.
28-47, down 19.
2 minutes, 54 seconds still to play.
Before we go to the break, is it?
Yeah.
So, look, if I were the coach for the Panthers,
Chimbo, well done.
Yeah, look, 100% is what you need. If I was the coach, I would say, let's go for it. Let's enjoy the game. Let's play to our ability. But the referees haven't done it wrong, except for that 3-second violation. Up fake, 3-pointer. Oh dear. I think TV has killed the. Oh, spin move.
Spin move.
And in the end, they get it.
Fouled in the process, Mapranga.
Yeah, spin move. But I think, like you're saying, Vale, at times you do everything right. The final pass has to go to the right person. There's someone anticipating your move, seeing how you're turning, seeing how you're going. Just giving the ball. That is spin move. There's a man on the down line. Simple pass. And yes, everyone is anticipating that you're going for he misses the first one. Every player will be anticipating that you're going up. So just dump it. We've seen this happening all over. 2:28 to play on the clock. Oh, he misses. It's a free throw violation. Actually, it's a turnover. So
why is he not even hitting the board?
That's what I'm saying, because it's a violation these days. Because if you don't hit the board, if you don't hit the ring, you don't hit anything, it's a violation. So if you go for an airball or the free throw, it becomes a violation. Yeah. So good call from Joyce Mchenu. I thought that was a push from the offensive player. And the ref has blown another thing. Was it a foul in transition? What is it that they've blown for?
Let's see the communication. Side ball.
I thought there was an elbow first on the offensive player first. Oh, that number 10, yes, tapping. But right, Vale is tapping. The man has already taken the first step. So to me, it's two shots. Why? Because he's already in transition. I don't know. It's a story for another day. Probably at halftime, we'll ask the ladies what the rules say these days. Side step, board, rebound, corrected well. Oh,
nicely done by Mapranga.
Yeah, Mapranga, look, he's doing everything right. 29-49, 20 points the difference here. Will the Masvingo Panthers come back to life? I wonder. Dribbling, looking for inside pass, downtown. Oh, and they miss it. They miss everything, actually. And 20 points is the difference as we're nearing halftime here at the BCD Kanyisile Sports Center nowadays. Three-pointer.
Three-pointer. Nicely done.
Three-pointer, redeeming themselves to come back to life. Redeeming themselves to come back to life. 32-49. Well, the Panthers haven't embarrassed Vale.
Indeed.
They're showing character.
They fight. They have a fight in them.
They're fighting spirits at this Basketball Union of Zimbabwe. What are our fixtures looking like in the next game, Valentine?
Indeed, the next game we will look at the Basket Hounds taking on the Victoria Falls Panthers. Then the Dangavura Knights will take on the Lakers in Zanzi. Then Mbare Bulls will take on Masvingo Panthers. That should be an interesting one. The Mavericks will take on the Warriors. The Harare Kings will take on the User Stars. Then the Basket Hounds will take on the Dangavura Knights. Then to complete the day, for day one, the Mavericks will take on the Mbare Bulls.
Yeah, that's a big one there. A treat for us in the night tonight. Where are you if you are not at Kanyisile Sports Center? If you're in and around Bulawayo, you come through. Tomorrow we've got rugby as well. So a sport for choice here at City of Kings and Queens. We're here for a treat. But the Panthers get on the dribble, which might be a turnover, but in the end passed correctly. 2-on-1 situation. Defensive player.
What a block.
What a block. And the ref says the foul.
It's a foul. How? Where?
I thought the foul was when they picked the ball up, not on the block. When they picked the ball up, I think that's where the foul emanated from. But I thought that block was clean because he never. Oh no! There's a touch, Valentine.
There's a touch, yeah.
There's a touch. No.
Good call from the referee.
Good call from. There's a touch. There's a touch. Yes, he got it right. The block was correct, but he ended up pushing the man.
And Prime Makore missing that one for the Panthers. He's been more reliable. He gets the second one.
He gets the second one, second bite of the cherry. This reminds me of a good friend, the Chamuzi was told. He would say, the second bite of the cherry. Yeah, look, 49-33 is the scoreline.
Mangwanya,
3-point line. But at least the attempt is there.
Yeah.
The attempt is there. The shot clock is on 20, and the game clock is winding down. Tries to rebound. One thing I like about the Warriors.
Look at Mangwanya. He's everywhere.
He's everywhere. That's the pass you need. That's the one you need. One for the TV, and they miss. And, I would want this one replay if ever it had gone in. As it's winding down in the dying seconds of the game, end of the game, that foul won't count. That was a foul, 49-33. And the Panthers of Masvingo really giving praise. The Panthers of Victoria Falls giving praise to those of Mashingo. The Vic Fours supporting their elite associations because they believe that Harare and Blawa are so dominant in this game here. So every time we come to these national events, the small provinces are always giving praise to their own. But a good game by any guess here. Halftime, we have 49-33. The Warriors still believe that they can get away with it. They're coming all the way from Gweru and Mashingo Panthers. I'm yet to get the stats from the statistician to come to the commentary box to see how things are looking like in terms of these two teams. But halftime here, the Zimbabwe Basketball Club Championships happening at Kanyisele Sports Center. The Panthers of Mashingo and the Warriors of Gweru. The referees doing very well, good gesture. The crowd still coming, trickling in to witness who are the champions of basketball in the country. That's the layup that we earlier saw. And from that layup there, we saw the transition from the Panthers. That's a quick rebound there and quick transition in terms of ball ability. But now, the Warriors showing a bit of character and getting away with it. I still believe that we might do everything right. Halftime break is where we're at, and the day is still young. That's a 3-pointer that we had earlier. This game is not marred by fouls, but it's just getting points and more points, and the referee is not blowing anything for anything, but surely very much in control of the game. And we are waiting to see what transpires in the second, and the third, and the fourth quarter. And there we have it. Halftime break here, right here at Kanyisele Sports Center in Bulawayo for the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships. The next game will be the Basket Hounds in the Victoria Falls Panthers. I don't know whether that's going to be a whipping or not, but my colleague here, Valentine, can concur. We saw the Panthers struggling to the Mzansi Lakers. So if they're going to face the defending champions in the name of Basket Hounds, how are they going to fare? I wonder. That's time will tell. It's just under 20 minutes they're on the court, and we'll see how that one will fare today.
Those are the games are becoming thick and fast, but also happening at Evelyn. If just in case you're wondering where the other games are taking place, at Evelyn now we can tell you right now it is the Mercenaries that are taking on the KC Blazers, and then UZ Stars will take on the Falcons. That are from around about 12:30. The Legends will take on the KC Blazers around about 2 p.m. Then JBC will take on the Mercenaries there, and then to conclude the day will be the Falcons who will take on that is the Sands. That'll be quite interesting for day one today. So those are your lineup of matches for the lads, but it's quite interesting as well. But tell me about the intensity of the game, Carlos, in terms of the players playing at least 2 games a day.
Yeah, look, like I said, you and me before we went on air, we were talking about why don't you have someone just to give these guys a tapping at the back for them to play a game series like another, for your information, Valentine, be shocked that in Zambia they play 3-game series for the national championship. Just across the border.
Yeah. And
I think this is why this direction, I think that also gives the intensity of the game, because someone is playing a game 6 series for them to be crowned champions, right?
Right.
And you are playing a marathon tournament for you to be crowned champion. That's the difference. That's why you see other teams look much better than us, because they play 5 weekends of basketball for them to have a national champion. And here we just play 1 weekend and we decide who are the champions of the nation. So I think that's where we're missing the plot. Probably those in authority here might also want to go that route, probably to see whether it's feasible for them. Probably they'll tell that, Carlos, we don't have courts. You and me, we have to hire out schools. We have to try and play our games over the holidays for us to catch up, But we're back on the court, the third quarter. Joyce Mchenu, the lead referee, kicks us off here, and The Warriors are in control, passing it downtown. They're looking for the inside pass. Doesn't come right. It comes inside. Easy too. It misses. No rebound. They stepped off. I don't know why these boys, Valentine, every time they get the ball, they want to catch and fake. There's a push there on the way. And he kept on going. That's one thing I like about the Panthers. They don't give up.
They don't give up.
He was fouled on the way. He never waited for that whistle. He went all the way and made sure he misses. But he doesn't play to the whistle. He plays to his own accord, which is very important. Third quarter, the Warriors are leading here 49-35. But the Panthers haven't thrown in the towel yet.
They still have a fight in them, and I love their fighting spirit. It's a team with great potential. They just need to get some of the small little nitty-gritties of the game into their corner.
They've just played here exactly 24 seconds in the first quarter, and the Panthers know what it means. They're trailing here by 14 points. Easy layup, but in the end it missed. The ref blows for a foul. The ref blows for a foul. And means a lot in terms of foul trouble for the Panthers. Because if they continue in this way, if they pick 4 fouls in this quarter, it means every time they commit a foul, the Warriors are going on the free throw line. So that's a necessary foul. He's got control of the ball. As you can see, another foul being picked on the floor.
Indeed.
And it's not really necessary because you don't need to foul someone in transition. You rather foul someone who's taking a shot. Rather, it's important because you can argue that I was trying to defend the shot, but not someone who's dribbling the ball. That's not necessary. As the Warriors are taking their sweet time, they're working at like a team that's working at Trababalas interchange. They know that you've got 14 points to their own rescue.
They'll give you the view.
And
he misses it.
Look, that's probably
now on TV and embarrassing.
Embarrassing on TV. You missed a layup. Oh dear. He had 3 minds. He had 3 minds on his case there. Passing, wanted to go for the layup, wanted to have a pass. So, what a miss. But I like the lip. Let's forget about the miss, Val. Let's start with the lip.
The lip.
Yeah. He just took off from where he is. He never gathered any momentum to go to the hoop. So to me, he's got the jump. He's got the ability. 3-point attempt. What a reverse layup. 51.
Mapranga,
35. Outstanding Mapranga. I'll give him the MVP of this game.
Yeah.
You know, he's sure-footed. Dribble stolen in the process.
Nice, good still.
2, 3 on 1. Why don't you pass the ball? Coach Valentine will ask you in the commentary box. Of course, redemption song. But look, pass it when it's due. 53-35 is the scoreline.
So far for me, for the Warriors, it is Mangwanya and as well as Mapranga. They've been quite good.
Oh dear.
The energy that Mangwanya has. Offense and defense. His commitment is outstanding.
The commitment is quite outstanding. Val, you talk about Mangwanya, but I want to talk about the Panthers. They're trailing 53-35 here, but they haven't given up as yet. They're showing character. They're putting every effort. Look at that. They're scoring from free throw. This is the difference that you have from the Panthers to the team that we saw earlier. That's the Victoria Falls Panthers. Oh, they share the name.
Lemon Harrison.
And look, there's a lot in terms of
Mapranga with a rebound.
That rebound. You see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The rebound really matters. Because the moment you get possession, you've got transition, it's easy for you to go all the way and score. Out ball. And the ref says substitution for the Panthers. And they say they want their player. See, fans are watching the game, Vale.
Yeah.
They're crying that we want him back on the floor. Sorry, they're not here to just eat and pop. They hit witness. They really know the game. That's why they're giving hopes to the coach. 53-36.
They paid that dollar for the entertainment.
Yeah, they paid the dollar for the entertainment, really. By any chance, do you think the Warriors can come back to it? The Panthers?
Not really. With the way the Warriors are playing, I think they haven't taken off the foot of the gas. They're still pushing. They're still pressing. They still want more. And I think they want to make a statement as the foul is awarded to Maporanga there.
Yeah, I think the most difficult thing is, I don't know who came. I think, like I said, I blame Steph Curry on this. Whoever come with that pump fake is one that is destroying the game of basketball. Because if you see these boys, every time they touch the ball, they want to fake someone. At times, just pass the ball and move. It's not every time you have to imply defense. But I know you never know. Probably those are the modern trends of basketball. We're a bit slower. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Wrap around, easy wrap around. But the final execution, Vale, is what's missing. As it's a turnover. It's a good move, but in the end, the stats will count you as a turnover.
Indeed.
53-36 is the scoreline. Third quarter of the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships happening at Kanyisile Sports Center in Bulawayo. If you're in and around Bulawayo, come to Kanyisile Sports Center, or you can stay glued to your television set.
Magwanya with a good take.
You can be glued to your television set, Vale, and enjoy the company of Valentine Mabugu and Carlos Munda. Will be giving you the ball-to-ball action as the Warriors are leading the Masvingo Panthers by 53-36 in the third quarter. If you're joining us for the first time, it's the third quarter. The Warriors of Mgweru and the Masvingo Panthers is the third three-pointer. Easy pass. They go all the way. Drive through. 1-2. 1. And they miss the rebound. They miss everything. And 4 versus 2. Easy first. Downtown. Easy 2. Oh dear.
Better. Good play.
Oh dear. 55-36 is the scoreline.
Again, good assist from Magwanya as well.
And you see, the Panthers are not giving up as yet. They're not giving up as yet. 40, down 13. So they want to probably reserve their energy and use the energy in the fourth and final quarter. It might be another way of doing it. Or probably they've just exhausted. 55-40 is the scoreline. They're down 15. Double digits is what they're trailing. And he's complaining already before the ref blew the whistle.
And that is Brighton Mutuwasekwa.
You see, to me, of course, Brighton had every reason to complain. But why would you complain when the whistle hasn't gone as yet? Why would you complain if the whistle hasn't gone as yet? The ref will stop play a bit to allow substitution to happen for the Warriors. Substitution to happen. And the Warriors are very, very happy with everything that's transpiring now. 55-40 is the scoreline. I think our score reader didn't change the scoreline.
Yeah.
Because the Panthers scored another 2 to make them 15 down. And there should be a bit of communication.
I think that's what they are communicating with each other there. I'm sure it's being sorted.
It's not a timeout, says the referee. I'll give the ball because I never blew I've never blew anything for timeout. The players to continue. And the Panthers really not worried, even if they're trailing by 15 points. Downtown. Try an easy 2. Doesn't come right. Downtown. Oh, spin move. But he's playing to the gallery. He was hoping that the fans would go up on their feet. Downtown pass, easy basketball foul there. Correct call from the referee. You had no intentions of the ball. You were not playing the ball. You went for the man. Good call. I think the ladies, they're more accurate than the men in terms of refereeing basketball.
Yeah, so far they've handled it well. Very few disputed or arguments or them arguing with the referee.
Yeah, because every time they're going for that drive, it's a correct call. Even if it comes from our replay, it's a correct call. Here and there you might doubt it, but if it comes back to our replay, you can certainly see that it was a true call.
Frankie's missing both free throws.
3-pointer attempt to the BUZ.
It was too hard. He wasn't set really for it.
Look,
the body language, the body tells you, unless you've got this spring in you, sometimes to get that free throw, you need to go for it. But there was no need for him to go for a 3-pointer there.
It's desperation times, Vale. 15 points, quite a margin. but you have to count them as they come. Travel violation, true call there. He was dancing to the music I propose. So good call from the referee, Joyce Mchenu, tried and tested official. He's been to the Olympics. She's been to the World Cup of the basketball under 20. She's also might be representing us at the Olympics again, the next Olympics. So, yes, 3-second violation. See, you tried and tried official there.
Yeah.
She knows that. That's why I was questioning that ability there. There's a 3-second violation there. You don't stay in the key for too long, for more than 3 seconds rather.
Yeah.
Driving all the way.
Oh.
There's a no charge. Ref says it's played on. And they're going all the way. You see, that's the difference with the Warriors.
You see now? That's where you need now to be more precise.
55, 38. And the lady is so shocked. I don't know which team she's supporting, Valentine, but she's part of the cast. She might. You don't come to a sport that you don't understand.
Don't be too nosy.
I got you there. I got you there. I got you there.
You guys.
Yeah, the
You
pass.
see? Who are you playing it to? Desperation.
Desperation
Calm
times.
down. Slow. Take your time.
Yeah,
You
even
still only have another quarter to play.
you've got another quarter to play, and still
It's not like this is the last quarter of the game.
55-40 is the scoreline. Our guys in the from the other side should actually change the scoreline. Masvingo Panthers have got 40, and the Warriors have got 55. It's a 15-point game in the third quarter. I wonder how many minutes we have to end this one yet. Oh, easy too. That makes it 57. See, the backdoor pass is working right for the Warriors from Gueru. That backdoor 3-point attempt. I wonder why they want to go for the three.
57-40.
It's 42 now, 57-42. And downtown pass, easy pass. 58. Oh, those are the Knights from Manicaland waiting for their battle. And it's now 59-42. Masvingo Panthers, if they were to come to the scoreboard, they'll blame Valentine Mabugu and Carlos Munda to say, why is the scoreboard not reading 42 for Masvingo Panthers? But that's the scoreline. You heard it from us. It's a true story. 59-42 is the scoreline here. The dribbling is correct. The final pass, and he's stepping on the line, and the ref says it's a line violation. You lose
Line
possession.
violation.
You lose possession for that. 42-59 is the scoreline. Joyce Mchenu takes us in. Let's go for it. And Masvingo Panthers. Masvingo Panthers trailing here. Oh, underneath your arm. And a reverse layup never worked.
Downtown pass.
Oh.
Laid up on the platter into the basket.
61-40. I'm getting the correction from the guy from the stats who says it's now 61-40. That's the correct scoreline coming from the official score sheet. So you and me could have missed the play somehow. So 61-40 is the official scoreline. And the Panthers cannot believe it. They're still in shock. They're still in shock. Pass goes through. And free throw. Yeah, you know, it's a neighborhood thing. It's a neighborhood thing. They sort themselves out close by. It's one of those, you need to laugh in the commentary box.
Good
fight.
fight.
Turn around. But
The anticipation. You see now, this is what I'm talking about. When you want to go for, for the rebounds, fight for it, tussle for it. Don't give up.
61-42.
Don't be too sure to go in.
But they've got everything right, Vale. All they're missing, the Panthers, they're not using the backboard.
Right.
That's a major setback for them. They want to go straight for the hoop. That backboard is there for a purpose.
For a purpose. Hit it on the board.
Yeah, it will give you the result that you want. But in the end, who are we? We're not the coaches. The travel violation there. Ref says it's played on. Downtime pass. Still the Warriors are in control, but the shot clock might not be favoring them. And 3-point attempts.
Oh, beauty.
64-42.
Beauty for Mombarume.
Yeah, look, even the guys from Manicaland can't believe it that we are playing in the same group with these guys. When they should, even the guys from the replay, they love it. There was challenge, and then you override that challenge, and that 3-pointer went in as
Give it the precision.
he actually gave him the precision, defense to offense, offense to defense. But all the same, 3-point to the good, as the lads are having a timeout to understand each other. Is it a timeout at the end of the quarter? Let me just.
End of the quarter?
It's actually end of the quarter because the timeout, you don't sit on the bench.
Don't sit on the bench, yeah.
It's end of the quarter. That means end of the third as we approach the fourth and final quarter. The Panthers of Mashingo against the Warriors of Kweru against that replay, the foul. I think these guys, if you are from the Warriors, you're simply saying, guys, let's go there, let's do damage. This might be points gained. Let's do everything we can for us to get in our ability. But for the Warriors, for the Panthers, I think they're saying we can redeem ourselves. There's no hope lost. You can be part of it. But this is the quarter that will determine who wins the game. As you can hear from the whole cry, 1, 2, 3, focus. It means you need to focus more.
Focus more.
Focus, focus,
Got
focus.
big ears, don't you?
Yeah.
They could reach
As you can see,
the team talk of the Warriors.
The Warriors, yeah. 3-point attempt. Rebound. Stolen. That rebound there stolen. And still it's their possession. It's the best line inbound. I think the referee is correct. 64-42. And I wonder if they can come back with 22 points to redeem themselves and win the game. It has happened, but not in our own soil. But it's happened in the NBA. We've seen it happen, where the comebacks are always there. Spin move, good goal. See, he's looking for contact when he has his possession on his arm. Foul there, but ref says played on. You've got the ball in control. Foul there, ref says you have control. We only if you lose control, that's why we redeem, that's the foul. But otherwise, if you have control, I won't blow the foul. Easy too.
Nicely,
the Warriors
neatly done by the
66.
Warriors.
None other than your favorite player. Is that
Feruka.
Feruka? Oh, it's Feruka. I thought this was Maprang was back on the floor.
Not yet. Maprang is still sitting it out.
And Maprang is sitting it out.
As they come, can they get it? Yeah. Good passing. Good aggression. Couldn't get the basket. Rebound collected. Butterfingers. Couldn't keep the ball under control there. That is Lyman Harrison. Couldn't keep it under control at all. Unfortunately for him, there. Lost it along the way. Mangwanya. Good turn. Good basket from Prime Makore. Here they come now. The Panthers. Hits the board, stays in play. The patience, the drive, goes in, but misses the basket.
Yeah. See, the patience, Vale, is one thing that the Panthers are missing. Everything else is execution, everything's correct. Even the Warriors coach is worried. It's up his glasses for him to see correctly. Otherwise, but look, you don't need to do that. You don't miss several times and in the basket. You're trailing 68-45. That's the Warriors. they're really trailing here. They need to up their game a bit. 68, 45 is the scoreline. And I was just having a chat with the other guys at the halftime break. They came to me and said, Carlos, look, everything is correct. I'm proud of ZBC Sports. They're giving us every sport that we need in the country. I saw you guys doing netball at White City, and today you're back at Kanyisile, giving us coverage of basketball. So we're the number one, Valentine.
We are the national broadcaster.
We are the national broadcaster. And look, someone saying, I'm not leaving my TV today. I'm just sitting in my couch watching basketball. I said, let's get this fast. That's who we are. We're the number one broadcaster in the land. But Vale, you're talking about missing of the Panthers. They're missing underneath the basket. And
that's why the challenge. That's why I think they lost the game today. If they're going to really look at the stats and look at how they lost this game, it's the conversion.
Yeah, that conversion rate is pathetic, I should say.
Indeed.
Why? Because this is a tournament format whereby these points will count at the end of the time. So there you have it. It might mean a lot to them. And this way, the same team. Oh, that's the team I was talking about, Valentine. The last edition that was up, that transpired in Masvingo, where the baskets against, as the Warriors get a 69-45 lead, 71-45 lead rather. They were complaining about baskets for baskets against. Those are the rules of the tournament, set rules.
All right.
So they came, they said, you are a sportscaster. You know it better. What could have happened here as the ball comes right where we are in the commentary box at Kanyisile Sports Center. It's a 71-45 lead for the Warriors of Gweru against Masvingo Panthers. Vale, I was saying, this team called the Panthers, they lost the plot right at the death. They played mercenaries. They lost to mercenaries by 3 points, and they thought they'd gained entry into the quarterfinal. But alas, baskets for basket against. What they're doing this afternoon rather, is what caused them not to go to the semi-final last edition. 73-45 is the scoreline, Vale. Can the Panthers come back?
Pass. Why go for that extravagant pass? You've been cleared. You're under the basket. Go for the hoop.
When we started this broadcast, Vale, I said whoever came with the up fake, Steph Curry, LeBron James, James Harden, I blame them for this. This is the same way James Harden plays. So he comes with the up fake a bit, then he goes for the execution. So air ball is a shot clock violation, and the ref says played on because the Warriors had gotten possession there. The play will continue because no matter even the violation was there, the play has to go on. Downtime pass, easy two, they miss it.
Good hustling, good fight from Mangwanya.
You see, the fight is there from Mangwanya, but look at the numbers in defense, Vale.
Indeed.
The numbers in defense. See, that the transitional work is not giving dividends. You have got numbers in offense. What do you need to do? Like the one you're complaining about, right? You see, he's looking for a fake too. Go to the basket, get fouled, or miss. Then you know where the problem is. Look, like every time you get
a coach preparing himself to come in.
Yeah. He believes now. You can see from the smile in the face.
That's Alois Katsande.
Yeah, look.
Brother, that's Muzopa.
That's Muzopa. Muzopa played for Harare City.
Yeah, I remember him. I remember him.
Muzopa played for Harare. He was coached by Talent Marembe. He played for the Vixens, coached by Kelvin Ben. So he's been all over, and he's back, probably back home to Peru. You know, he came to Harare. He had a stint in the capital. But we're yet to see Harare teams battling it out. So after lunch, I was talking to my producer Georgina Gwanzula saying, the big one is coming, Harare Kings. I haven't seen them play. Managed to do a bit of recordings for the Harare teams for ZBC Sports, but it wasn't. They were just fighting for the owners of Harare. But this time they're fighting for national owners. So you see, a lot is at stake, Val.
Mangwanya there. They had an outstanding game. They're number one for the Warriors.
Yeah, indeed. This game has kept us on off our chairs, Vale, because there was a bit of transition, just lacking in concentration, and lapse in concentration that came from.
Well, some changes also being run there.
Yeah, no, just tried. You know, Muzopa is actually knowing that the next games I won't be playing because I'll be playing Harare Kings. Yeah. I'll be playing mercenaries. So I'd rather rest myself, do the coaching the next game, probably relax the mind and focus on the coaching. But a good turnout, Valentine. I know people start trickling in this afternoon. It's a holiday, Workers' Day, but you and me at work, Vale, we are working, giving the nation what they want to hear. And downtown pass doesn't come right. 1-2, easy 2.
Good one. Good use of the board.
Yeah, good. Yeah, like I was saying, if only the Masvingo Panthers would emulate their opponents. They know that going straight to the hoop doesn't work. Let's go to the backboard. That backboard is not there for fashion. Those who designed the game of basketball knew that at times you need to use the backboard.
In 80 years.
At times you need to use the backboard. A chilling afternoon in Bulawayo. We're yet to witness some great rugby action tomorrow.
I did.
What can you tell the nation? I know we're preparing for the World Cup off the court as they get
Three-pointer,
another three-pointer, 75-47. And I know I've been promised. I was talking to the captain. They're saying I'm passing through. Once we're passing through, he said to me, Carlos, we are passing through Kanyisile to watch basketball action and then play Zambia tomorrow. I know that's the beauty of sport. Who else can give you the information that you need? Unlike ZBC TV Sport. We've got you covered. Tomorrow we'll be giving you bits and pieces. You can tune into Classic 260 Radio, giving you updates of what's transpiring at Friendly Hartsfield. That's pitting Zambia and Zimbabwe. 2 points.
Nicely done.
Nicely done, though. Oh, it's a three-pointer. Oh, squish. And the net was nowhere to be close to that.
Ranga using his height well.
Yeah.
And looks at him and give him that stare
He's
look.
telling the boys that this is exactly what you're supposed to do. But the boys are not calling rebound. Oh, dear. Show me your number. Oh, dear. 4, says the ref.
Yeah.
But I think if you break your ankles, break mine, I'll break yours. Oh, even the replay loves that one there. Oh, dear, show me your ankles. I love them. Oh, what a pass. Great basketball action happening from Kanyisile Sports Center in Bulawayo. The name is Carlos Munda. I'm together with Valentine Mabugu. We're giving you the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships for the 2026 edition right here in the City of Kings. Oh, Mapranga. What a way to lead the troops, Valentine, as a coach. If you're on the floor, show the boys what's needs to be done. 81-49. Can we get to a century? 19 more points?
There's still time.
There's 2 more time, says Valentine. Oh, my dear. Oh, little did I notice that just number 7 is Kulakwashi. It's Gororo, who played for Jurassic Raiders. And, you know, the formation of Jurassic Raiders, the passing on of Ngwane Mkukula made the players move. 1 point for the Panthers. The passing on of Ngwane Mkukula, who was the co-founder of the DZ Raiders, the team that really sparked a lot of basketball in the ghetto in Harare, Dzwarasekwa, Kwadzana, you name it, Mfakose, Mbare. You had talent. He was tapping talent into the feeder teams of basketball in Harare. But Gororo is one of a kind, who's wearing just number 7 for the Warriors of Gweru. So, look, may his soul rest in peace in Ngwane Mkukula. He did his part. He left the game where it sees today, and we still celebrate his time as you've got players. 81-50 is the scoreline. The Warriors of Gweru still lead the way. The Warriors of Gweru still lead the way. 50-81. The Warriors still have it. I want them to get to 100, Vale, but there's still a bit of time left here. But they've done their part. At least a point gain is better than a point lost.
Indeed. Which is quite important.
I was still talking about the passing on of Ngwane Mkukula. He did everything right with his career bringing to. Oh, they already brought placards to the game. Go Lakers, go! They still believe in their own team.
Indeed.
All right, Ngwane did a part. Ngororo is one of his products, and look, if only Ngwane was alive, we would have seen the beauty of basketball. He's one person who was so passionate about basketball, but we see him with his works. That's the name of Gororo there. There's a lot of players that are coming through. I know for certain Harare Kings, the Hounds have got these players that were groomed by Ngwane Mkukula. And probably we'll still celebrate. I know after the event tomorrow, on Sunday, they've got something that they'll share, the basketball in Zimbabwe, what is done and what it brought. And
Trouble?
the 12 violation there. I think, like I said, that these referees are spot on.
Spot on.
What did you, right, I'll advocate that they give the ladies the final because they've been really spot on. They never missed any call. They never missed any call.
And the players have been full of respect.
Full of respect, and they're showing everything right. Downtown, look, those fakes you're talking about, Valentine. You're unmarked. You're passing the ball. You're faking to who? Miss the hoop, then coach will blame me for missing the hoop. It's easier that way than to miss everything. You're faking. Who are you faking to? Probably we are not coaches. We are just here to analyze. But I presume you are not marked there. Steal, right? Oh, that's a proper steal. 2-in-1 situation. These days, the referees don't blow for that one, but the referee is blown again. Stop the play.
Frankis?
Yeah.
So far, he hasn't been really sharp with his free throwing.
Yeah, like you're saying, Vale, if you don't take your sweet time, all right, like a person who's working at Tababla's interchange, you need to take your sweet time and realize the importance of the beauty of that place. That's what these players are missing. They're just missing that execution. The free throws are correct, but it's just the breather and drive the ball home. That's what they're missing. And there you have it. Passing downtown, and the coach says, I can go for a three-pointer, and he misses. You see,
Good fight and the hustle.
you see,
Frankie B.
That's a good fight, Valen.
Frankie's does well.
When
Let's
you
see
fight,
if he
the
commits,
results
this-
come.
Yeah.
When you fight, results come. There you have it.
Oh, good take.
Good take. And he never waited for the defensive player to remember that I'm playing defense. He knew exactly I'm on the hoop side. Let me do the correct thing. So he's on the free throw, first shot. And the ref says the violation. You are in the wrong box, says the referee. Substitution first, before the free throw. Or is it a timeout? It's a line violation from the shooter. It's a line violation from the shooter. If you cross the line before the ball gets to the hoop side, the ref says it's a violation. So good call. The referees are spot on. They're spot on. They're really spot on. They're just doing it by the book. Inside pass, easy two.
Good one.
Easy two. 83-50 all, Vale, 33 points. 83-52. I don't think they can come back to life in this one. Man. It's just good as done and dusted. And the ref blows. Right, at this elite level of basketball, Valentine, why would a referee blow for travel violation? I think this is the grand stage of basketball in the country,
yeah.
and we don't expect that. Of course, they blow it in the NBA, and that marks the end of the fourth quarter. Like I was saying, they blow it in the NBA, Val, but it must be consistently blown. It's a foul that toddlers, basketball beginners have to appreciate, not at this elite level. Of course, you can, in an entire game of basketball in the NBA, you can have it 2 or 3 times, not every other call. But I think it's a question for another day as you're going for the updates there. But this one ended here. The Warriors of Gweru walking the spring in their step. They know that we've gained advantage, and it's advantage to us.
Indeed, advantage to us, and what a game we've witnessed here. 2 games. This one much more fast-paced, more precision coming through from the Warriors of Gweru, and that's from the Midlands, taking on the Mashingo Panthers, and they really gave them a good run here this afternoon. What a match it has been, and you have to give it to the ladies who officiated this one. They were spot on, got the decisions right and early, and they were confident in making their decisions, never panicked, never overruled. Not even a single player went on to confront them because of their decisions. It tells you of how they held the game and the respect that they have for the lady referees this afternoon.
I was getting that they'll get the final, Valentine. Probably if they give the ladies the final, they'll give us a good run for our money, and probably the viewers at home might also want to see how it pans out to be. But anyhow, but it's a good show. But one thing for good, this championship basketball is about choice and bling. Look at the kids that I'm seeing this time around in basketball.
So that was it for the first two games of the morning being played here at Kanyisile Sports Center. We were seeing so much action coming in from the two provinces. The last encounter we saw had Masvingo Panthers taking on the Gweru Warriors, and we expect it was the Gweru Warriors that went out with an emphatic win, scoring 3-pointers, scoring points for Fan. And the first one of the morning, we had Victoria Falls Panthers taking on the team from Lawa, that is Mzansi Lakers, and they did exceptionally well. It also showed that our basketball is growing as a sport. But remember, we're also going to be having so many games that are going to be played. But for now, we're going to be going on a break as we switch over to Pocket for the afternoon bulletin. My name is Tendai Span. Until next time, please keep on watching.
Get ready. All in one place. Introducing the new Zing Digital Decoder, so you can